All right, awesome. So sorry for the delay. Uh, I have some new content I wanted to give out to both Misery Bliss and A Band of Blades. I wanted that to be off stream to have it as a surprise for A Band of Blades when their session occurs on Saturday at 7 p.m. CST. So you all got to experience a little bit of the basically like the one of the more prominent shops, or I guess franchises, that exist in the Southern Spine. So, does anyone want to recap where we left off?
That's my job by now, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah,
we
all
understand
stay
it
with
to be.
Yeah, thanks, Shabina. Let's see. We started last session messing around underground, right? No, it's coming back to me very slowly. Okay. We started last session in a Bliss lab, I mean to say. And Milky had knocked over all the vials. And I keep calling you Milky. It's Mouse, or Chewy.
You keep trying to milk me, that's why.
Yeah. So yeah, Mouse knocked over all the vials and had a sort of out-of-body experience. He kind of died, but was sent back as a hero with the mark of the hero. And so we took down what was that guy's name? Professor Gidon, an artificer who was setting up a Bless lab. He was making the Bless underneath the Night in Paradise. And so we battled him, and he tried to run away from us, but we nabbed him as he tried to swoop into a portal. And so I'm just now putting a relation between people who have portals. I wonder if that's going to go on. So we grabbed him, didn't let him go into his portal, and instead we sent him back to the mayor. But before we did that, we were at a Night in Paradise, and EJ was chatting up some people, and she ran into like a tinkerer, what was the term that we used, who had some magical items to sell, and Shabina stole her son's skull hat, and then we moved along, but EJ like sort of flashed some Bless, and it seems like that trader is willing to do some business for some drugs, you know, and so we could find some good deals there. Then Brand and the boys went off to see the mayor. And havoc ensued. It was kind of a long scene. There was a lot of drama. They didn't let me in right away. There was like layers. It was like that show Get Smart, where there's like 12,000 doors, and then finally I got to see the fucking mayor. I asked him for supplies and stuff like that. And he eventually wouldn't offer me any manpower because he said that no one would follow Brand. And there was a lot of hinting at history between the two. And sort of broke down, and he said, "Come on, please. You know, I'm trying to clean up my act. I got a new partner that I kept calling Milky, like all throughout that scene, and I call him Chewy. I'm supposed to. I'm like, I got a new partner. He's clean. I got a whole new crew. I was describing our new party, you know, and I'm like, we're going to clean the streets up. We just need a little bit of manpower. We just need a little bit of this and that. So we got badges, got a lump of cash, and we're able to commandeer a Night in Paradise once we clean out the area underneath. And then EJ and Shabina went off to the docks, met with Daddy Supervisor. That was another great scene. They just sort of strided up to the boss of the whole place. We're like, I'm your daughter, and this is my guardian. Give us money. you know. And he rolled low, and the girls were persuasive and along those lines. And yeah, we got his house keys and his money, and his schedule and a receipt. You know, like all types of good dirt. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were about to start with the boys rescuing some children. EJ ran into a child as she was escaping her entombment. What's the word? Incarceration.
Mm-hmm.
Kidnapping.
And
It was
I was
technically
drugged.
We have badges.
I know what it's called. The Cosby treatment. She got the Cosby treatment.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Holy shit.
And I can't think of anything else because that made me laugh too hard.
Yep, having sums up nicely. Blend on that.
No such thing happened. She was just put in a cell with a strange man.
Yeah, oh yeah, we're back here.
Yeah, those are allegations.
Allegedly.
No, it's not alleged. He got convicted, but he was let off because of a technicality.
Like OJ.
They didn't read him his Miranda rights.
Yeah, like all the witness statements and all of that shit is very much on the record. We know what he did. We know who he is.
Yeah, he's like, I don't even know who Miranda is.
Who the fuck's Miranda?
Yeah. There's no Miranda in Rubica. Only justice. Cold, hard justice.
That's right.
All right. Well, that was pretty well said. Let's go. So, we have our in our party here. We have everyone accounted for. Yay! Love when that happens. We have Oros, our bard, our satyr bard. We have Brand here, who is our paladin. I believe he is half elf, if I'm not mistaken.
High elf.
High elf, my mistake. High elf paladin. We have Frodo here, our gnome sorcerer. We have Mouse, who is our Lightfoot halfling rogue monk now at this point, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's like an onion, you know. It's got layers going on under the surface there.
Mm-hmm. We have Shabina, who is our Lightfoot halfling rogue, and we also have our dear EJ, who is, I'm forgetting what race you are, but I know you're a rogue. I got this. Half elf rogue. Yeah. Oh, interesting. We have no humans. That's rare.
None of us are boring. Yeah.
Human.
Yeah, none of us are Borg. And so, let me just do the quick recap here because I'm into that shit. So, as you said, our adventures left off in the throes of combat against an unknown artificer who was experimenting in an underground Bliss laboratory. In the process of forcing an ultimatum, Mouse knocked shells of Bliss over, causing a cascade effect of white vapor, which filled the room, enveloping the gnome. Overwhelmed by the toxic fumes and inches towards death, the Guardian of Initia took him to an unknown space, a place that is neither eternal life or suffering, but instead, choice. Mouse was offered the chance to change his fate in exchange for following her one request. As a result, the Guardian of Initia granted him the Mark of the Hero. A great deal of glory, responsibility, and strife awaits our newfound heroes on this path. The party was victorious in their battle with the Artificer, and successfully apprehended the suspect. Meanwhile, EJ found herself captured within the underground facility, resulting in a fateful meeting with a peculiar man by the name of Clover. After accepting his game of chance, EJ was granted a mysterious green and gold coin to summon him when willing to take a gamble. After regrouping, taking a well-earned rest, and devising a plan of action, the party turned in the suspect to the mayor. After meeting the mayor and witnessing his aggressive methods, the party is tasked with investigating further, following their leads to the underground facility and a merchant warehouse. Will erudite detectives reach the root of the Bless operation? Find out this time on Misery and Bliss. All right.
Yay, it's this time.
Yay.
Oh, it's this
It's
time.
now.
It's come already. It's happening right now.
Okay. And so,
Now times.
Yeah, so the encounter that you all had earlier before I started the stream, that happened in between when you were all working on gathering back together. It doesn't have any direct impact on what is currently happening at this time. However, the items that you have currently are what you actively have right now. Like, you have them. Some of it you're aware of what it does. Other things, not so sure quite yet. But those are all valid at this moment in time. Okay.
Perfectly valid.
Mhm.
Of course.
And so, we now start in the underground facility. Back again. A familiar scene. The boys are back in town. They have just passed the door, well aware of how to get past it. And you are now accompanying Pop Crumbly as you all try to explore further in. What do you do?
I want to backtrack just a bit.
Mhm.
You mentioned that door.
Mhm.
I want to go into those mines a little bit, in the preceding mines,
Oh,
because
okay.
we never checked up a ladder there on the southeast side. I want to see what's up with that
Sure
area.
thing. So you return
That's
back
this
to the
ladder
mines.
right here.
Mhm. So you return.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, I assume it's all clear and everything.
Mhm.
So
You see some
we can
rotting
stride
corpses there.
around here
Some goblin corpses.
as if we owned the place. Which
Do they
we
have
don't.
anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Just the
Making sure-
ragged claws on their backs and really, really rusted weapons, if you could still call them that.
Oh, I'll move myself. Wait, look. Let me get myself. Let me find myself. There I am. Come here, you. Whoop.
Sir, what are we looking for here?
Why don't you tell me, little ones? It looks like your tiny hands could get up this ladder quietly. Tell me what's up there.
Okay. And he kind of like apprehensively like grabs the ladder. He kind of like tugs one of the rungs to see if it's stable, and it is. And he slowly crawls his way up, and he sees this. One moment, please. Pop.
Oh.
And he pops up right about. One moment. Trying to find our dear Crumbly. Pop.
Pop, pop.
There's a rock
Or
above
stop
at
up.
the very top of the ladder, and he pushes the rock out of the way, and it kind of slides over with ease, like it's been kind of fashioned to be a rock, but really it's just a trapdoor in disguise as a rock. And he lifts it up, and he peeks his head above, and he sees that he's right behind Night in Paradise. It seems to be an alternative route, and he looks down at you. He's like, "We're just right beside Night in Paradise."
Idiot, fool. Get out of there. Let me see for myself.
Okay.
I want Bram to see this with his own eyes,
He's
so that he can recognize this is Vix's ship.
So
I mean, yeah. I guess your children will have to wait. I have a meeting with the big man. I'm sure he's been waiting for me. Come along, Oros.
Get your ass back down in the freaking hole. We're going to do one thing at a time.
What?
One thing at a time. Save kids.
Let's roll for it.
Okay, bring it on.
Okay.
All
Bring it
right.
on. You want some of this?
All right, yeah, go ahead and roll an opposing d20 against him.
Okay, so roll 1d20. Ah! Can't have that knives.
Clarify now your place. You're the accompaniment, the backup singer. I'll take this show where it needs to go.
Okay, so you all climb up to the top behind Night in Paradise.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, look at that picture. Brand.
What is that?
That's Brand.
That's Brand. That's that Brand.
Brand,
Yeah.
McNeil, Frodo, Oros, and Mouse.
Oh,
you all climb up to
great.
the top. You use the secret passage to get to the top. Pop goes ahead and he shuts the rock over the top of the access, hiding it once again. And you are all up topside. What do you do?
I see these guards here, and I bust out my letter. And I'm like, hey there, hired goons. I'm here to see the big guy. Look, here's one of his notes.
Okay. Just a note. So at this time, as you all are outside the tavern, this is where that encounter occurs, the one that we just had off stream. So these are the events that occur in between. And at this time, you are also together with... Charge! Shabina. And where is EJ? And EJ. So this is how the series of events works. That you guys were initially, planning to go down and explore further. Something distracted you. The distraction being the event. You all went through the event, and then after the event, you were all kicked out, or at least some of you are kicked out, and you are all now back together. And that is the series of events.
I am he as you are he, and you are me, and we are all together to see the boss.
And then one of these mask-beaked individuals, one of the guards holding the dock, and they just say, sorry, who are you?
I'm backing him up.
It matters not who I am. It matters who I'm here to see. Vix, the big guy. I have big business to discuss.
And I kind of push Brand aside, and then I walk up between the two guards, and I'm just kind of running my hand along down their chest. And I'm like, look, darlings, we don't need to make this hard. We have an appointment here. See, this girl right here is the boss's daughter, and she needs to get inside.
I didn't know Vix had a kid. Go ahead and roll me...
There's a lot of things that you don't know, sweetheart.
You know what, roll me...
Stuff you don't know could fill volumes of libraries, this entire ship, and the port itself. Just keep your mouth shut and let this sexy lady through.
Roll me a persuasion... EJ, roll me a persuasion at advantage.
Thank you. Persuasion. Oh, I don't need... We're good.
Oh my god. Go ahead and roll another. Just for the memes. Let's
You
see
can
what you
roll
get.
a 25 next time.
Yeah, imagine.
There we
You're making
go.
this too real.
One of the guards kind of he kind of nudges the back of his hand against his fellow guard's shoulders, like,
Oh God!
he's like, hey, look at her eyes. They kind of look similar to the boss's eyes. And then they take a very good look at Shavina and is like, I guess you're kind of right. Well, just stop mentioning the boss's name out in the open like that, will you?
And I wink and run my fingers across that guard's lip. I'm like, no problem, Puddin'. And we just walk past them, me and Shabina, right behind me. And then Brandon, everybody else can kind of follow.
they let you all pass, and you see the guard that had his lips touched. He's shuddering, and he's the other guard is staring him down. Is like, you're such a pushover. Shut up.
Hey.
One thumb up.
Hey, rebuttal, everyone. Come on, gather in a circle. Alright, now, what did you ladies find out at the docks about the information?
I cross my arms and I do a thieves' cant to Shabina. This is just a reminder in case, I know she knows, but in case other people forgot. Where I'm basically telling her, I was like, don't tell them about the gold, but we'll tell them about the house, that we're going to go break in. So.
Okay. In that case, I immediately tell everyone because I can understand what she's saying.
Fuck, I forgot.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Not only do I have a level in Rogue, but I can also read lips of any language. So yeah.
Oh, fuck you, Mouse.
That's awesome.
Give my partner a wink and a nod, and I say, "That's why I love you so much, Chewie." All right, I'm not concerned about your gold anyway. All I need, the information. Let me see that receipts for the transfer. We can use this to our advantage somehow.
Wait, okay, alright. Since he doesn't fucking care about gold, this is my opportunity now. So while he's looking at the receipt, Shabina hands it over. I want to pickpocket him while he's distracted, because fuck this.
Jesus.
Okay.
No, Shabina's just not handed over.
So
Luckily, I managed to spend most of our
No.
gold.
Shabina does not hand over her receipt. Ooh.
Oh,
I got-
good.
okay,
This is some
okay.
good distraction.
I thought Shabina was flat chested.
we don't know that.
Well, no, that's
No.
rude.
We haven't determined that, actually.
Yeah.
I think we should roll for that.
yeah, you know what? Out of curiosity,
Roll for boob size.
yeah,
Roll for boob.
Yeah, roll a d10 for boobs.
Roll for boob.
Yeah, and you know what? Roll it at advantage.
Oh!
Mm.
Go ahead and roll again.
No,
Adequate.
no. Oh, come on, boobs! I never wanted boobs so much in my life. Oh,
Well,
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
so they're there. Like they could fit in your
Yeah.
palm if you held them, right?
yeah.
However,
You could get-
so you try to like put the receipt like in between your boobs, but there's not enough meat there, so it kind of just like slips forward, and you can feel it like under your undergarments, and it's like now it's like sitting between like your undergarments and your stomach because it just like slipped through. But it is under your clothes.
I shake my head though, because I imagine that I saw the whole thing, and I was literally just asking for that receipt. And I'm gonna lift her up, and I'm gonna grapple her, and I'm like, "Listen here, little squirrely bastard. I need that receipt. You're the only thing standing between me and my former glory, and I'm gonna stomp on you and this little one and this musical guy and every other sexy bastard in this city just to get what I need."
Don't you touch me. If I had my way, I'd be freaking down the hole still.
Oh no, I'm looking at chat. This is cursed.
Right.
Oh my
At
god.
this point, I'm just so confused who to arrest.
Shabina, do you yell this out loud?
Oh, hell yeah, she does.
Yes.
She's yelling. She's yelling
yeah.
rape.
Oh, please
I'm
do.
only 14.
One moment, please.
Unhand.
Oh my god.
Jesus!
Um.
Can I have a mouse? Can I have a mouse? I want to have a mouse.
Yep.
Okay, but I'm in fear now, right? Because we're doing all this shit, and who's on this ship? Are people going to
Right.
start running?
Yeah. Causing a scene.
So,
On a ship full of people.
one moment, please.
Oh my god, what's happening? What the hell?
So-
What's happening? We're
so,
gonna fight Vic-
So all of a sudden, like
Yeah.
like the shriek of what seems to be the shriek of a young girl screaming for help. She yells, "Daddy Fix, help me!" And all of a sudden you hear like a very soft rumbling underneath the deck. It's like, and it crescendos into like this loud rumble as like the floorboards practically look like they're about to come unhinged from their nails. As all of a sudden, bang! A head just bursts out from underneath the floorboards. It's just a head. As he looks up and looks around between all of you, is like, "Is that one of my unclaimed sweethearts? Who's there?"
Yes.
No, I set her down gently, right? And I sort of dust off, her armor, and I pat her down. I'm like, "Oh no, it was nothing. I thought the little one stole from me. We're here to see the big guy. You know the one.
The big guy.
Starts with a V, rhymes with dicks."
And he squints at you. And then he looks over at Shabina and like he looks at her. He's like, "Are those red eyes real?"
I mean, of course. It's not like we made them up or something.
Oh my God, they are real.
Oh, here we go.
How old are
Another
you?
daddy.
Yeah.
She's 14.
14. Where was I 14 years ago? 15 maybe.
You know where you were.
You
all
know
those
where
payments.
you were.
Jesus.
I was
We're
a
in the
lot
sack.
of places.
Tiny little tramp, I assume.
Yeah.
The math checks
One
out.
of those places spawned this little one.
Well,
So how was it?
anyways, and you see like he like climbs up from out of like the floorboards, like as if like the wood is just tissue paper to him, and he like just like casually like comes up to the surface, and he stands up straight, and he looks over at you, Brand. Anyways, first off, stop touching my illegitimate children. Second of all,
No,
you're
Your
looking for
bastard
someone
child.
that rhymes with what again?
yes. Capital V rhymes with dicks.
Oh, okay, that's enough, And he puts his hand over your mouth, like, alright, I get the gist. Here.
Yeah.
So, I'm assuming you're here on business since you got past the guards. You were here for what again? Actually, you know what? I have a good idea of what it is. Don't tell me yet. We're out in the open. Come with me. And, oh. I'm sorry,
Just wanted
sweetie.
a hug and some money.
You wanted a hug and some money. Listen, sweetheart, I hardly know you. I mean, that's complicated, but I guess I could. And then he like kind of like gives you like a one-armed hug. It's like very stiff, very cold, because like he's very uncomfortable by doing so. He's not a very like touchy kind of dude, but he tries. And so like he gives you kind of like a half hug. He's like there, and then as for money, I'm not a fan of spoiling anybody. And so then he leads you all down, down below.
Yes,
Oh.
let's go downtown to Brown Smown.
No, sweetie, I'm not giving you an airship. But what is it? A monkey hug? Okay. So Shabina is now like clinging to him. She's locked in. She's strapped in front of him, just like hugging him like a spider monkey. And he's like, stop, that's... And he just very quickly like gives up. He like tries to push you off initially, but like to no avail, and it's like, alright, whatever. And so you are now attached to this individual as he takes you downstairs. Alright. Listen, sweetheart, airships are very expensive, and there's only 3 of them currently in all the southern spine. You're asking for a lot here. And he takes you down.
Jesus.
She almost got raped,
Hello.
Daddy.
Ooh, the water though.
And yeah, you're all below deck, and here, one moment while I get all of your tokens onto the board.
Okay.
Okay, Shabina, who is attached to this individual. We got Pro, we
That's
got
right.
EJ.
What did EJ get off of him for pickpocketing him?
Oh, did you pickpocket him?
I tried to pickpocket Bran and the dude, and I'm just letting him go. It's okay. I know he's not ignoring me. We're good. Let's keep
I'm
going.
sorry. Okay. So as
Ooh,
you
there
all,
we go.
as you all make your way downstairs, you see a strange boy, white hair. He's extremely pale, like paper, and he has a glowing eye. It glows of green.
Ooh.
And he kind of looks around, and he takes a good look at all of you, and then he's kind of wary. He backs up a little bit, and then he like looks over and he sees that someone familiar bring you in, and then he chimes in. What's all this, boss? Who are these? Wait. You're a cop. Boss, what the fuck is this? And so...
I want to step around.
So this man chimes in and says, "It's fine. Relax. Relax. I have a pretty good idea of why they're here. And besides, my daughter brought them in. You got a kid? Well, listen, I get around, okay? It's complicated."
Around. But we are men of means. It attracts danger and sex and, logic for some reason.
Listen, boss, they better not fuck this up for us. They won't. Anyways, you're looking for Vix, I assume?
Yes, Vix.
Alright, well, you're looking at him. What do you want?
Well, of course, we're here to discuss the situation.
Situation.
Never actually talked about this, we realised. Yeah.
What kind of situation are we talking about here?
Clearly, the
Well,
daddy's daughter situation.
I'll tell you what the situation is. Maybe you've heard a little bit about Professor. Shit, I'm blanking on the name. Professor Gadon. Yeah.
Professor Gadon? Yeah, some fucking assholes kidnapped him, from what I hear.
Yes, some asshole did indeed. And it seems like a couple more of those situations might happen. Now, we're here to help you. We have a proposal.
Okay. Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay, good luck for us. Oh, man.
Yeah. Unless you got some kind of leverage here.
I have some leverage.
Oh!
Not according to that.
It's like this, you see. We were the ones that took Gadon off the streets. We're under orders to take care of everyone. Now, it's in nobody's best interest if Bliss is eradicated completely. So, we're here to know a couple things. We need locations of labs. We need to make sure the mayor's not sniffing around the important stuff.
Listen, you're a complete stranger to me. You got past the guards. I trust their judgment that you're trying to help. But I still don't know fuck all about you. The only reason why you're even below deck is because your daughter, or my daughter, was with you.
Well, of course she's with us. She's part of the group. He's all about this.
And as you climb down from him, and while you think that Vix is distracted, you try to pickpocket him, and you try to slip your hand into his back pocket, but he's very keen to this, and like without even looking back at you, he grabs your wrist firmly and says, "We'll talk about this later, sweetheart." And he sets your arm back at your side, and then lets go.
And, well, you understand the apple doesn't fall very far from the tree. She's a feisty one, but she's resourceful.
So let me get this straight. Do you want to help me? Do you know what we're doing here? He kind of like now he like is like squinting at you. He's like really looking at you with his.
All I do is I point to his daughter and I say, "No, I don't, but she does. Show him the receipt."
Okay. By the way, Shabina, when you try to enter this room, there's actually a door right here. The door is locked. Oh no, I'm sorry. It kind of looks like confusing. So these stairs here, they lead to the upper deck, and then when you get down here, this is the lower floor. And there's a wall right here, and then this is the door. And so basically everything you're seeing here is all on the same level. So there's a room here, but it's behind a locked door. Yeah, I know. It looks really confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I think I get it.
I get it too. You're welcome.
But yeah, there is a door there, but it is locked.
Try to
So,
pickpocket
yeah,
it.
We're fooling around with locks, tiny one. Show him the receipt.
You need a. Why would you, did? What's your name again? I never caught it. Why? Okay, I won't even question it. This is just one of those like women things, right? Okay, no problem. No restrooms here, but here, hold on. And he leads you over across the way to this room back here, and he unlocks the door for you and lets you step inside. It's like here, it's not much, but at least you'll get some privacy. So now that you're all getting a better look at the space, like this is what the what it looks like below deck. It's quite dark with only shafts of light coming in from above, with an assortment of random barrels, crates. It's not quite the cleanest place, but you know, it's a workspace. It's something.
Vix, was it? You may not know us, but I assure you, my crew and I are solid. I can see you seem like a good kid, and you make it a nice little run of playing drugs. But how would you like to go pro?
Go what?
Pro, PRO.
Pro, PRO.
Go
Professional.
You really don't know. Whose rat is this anyway?
Well, technically, that's my partner over there, but I assure you, I am nobody's rat. See. Can I do a little insight check on him?
Yeah, go for it. What are you trying to learn about him?
I'm looking at the wound on his face. I want to see if it was if it's like deeply scarred him emotionally.
Yeah,
story
sure.
behind that.
Roll me an insight.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice. So you can see that that the scar is not one that was of any kind of combat. He wasn't wounded by any weapon. That scar there is branded, and laid over it is a rune. Roll me an Arcana check.
Ooh.
Oh no, I got +3. Nope,
Oh,
yeah, it's 220
nice. And so, although you aren't too in tune with the arcane arts, you are familiar with this one. You might have seen it in a book or something along those lines during your investigations. You're aware that this rune is that of a arcane trickster. It seems that he has received abilities of the arcane trickster by a different means other than being a rogue himself. So he's not innately a rogue, but does have the capabilities of one. It's basically like an enhancement rune. It gives him the an artificial means of becoming a trickster, if that makes sense.
Okay. I say you remind me a lot of my ex-partner Tim. He too had one of those fancy enhancement things.
Oh, you're familiar with it then. Yeah. Hurts like a bitch. Sometimes wake up in the middle of the night. But it has its perks.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to show you my crew and I are ready to help.
I'm sorry, say again?
Am I sounding pretty quiet? Is my mic fucked again, or is it just...
You're fine for me, but I'm also on my phone, so
Yeah.
it's different.
You're okay. I just missed what you said. I apologize.
Oh. I said, yeah, it's definitely a hell of a procedure, but definitely got his perks. Tim used to say. Yeah, I miss that guy. But I assure you, my crew and I, we may look a bit on the funny side. But we're here to help.
All right.
For a nominal fee, of course.
So let me get this straight. You all want in, is that right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We're here to help.
And as for my partner here, Brand, you don't even have to pay him.
Well,
He just likes work.
And bless.
Yeah.
And bless.
Oh, and yes, and drugs, of course, drugs and drugs.
and he looks over at Mouse. He looks over at your hip, and he sees that you have like a revolver there. And he says, "What's your name?"
I draw out one of my death sticks and just spark it up. Name's Mouse.
All right, Mouse. Tell you what, this is the big leagues, and just to be just completely honest with you, I don't trust a single one of you fuckers. However,
Never any other.
However, some of my guys have either gone dead or gone missing recently, and I'm in need of new help. But I'm not about to just trust anybody. So I'll tell you what. You all have an important choice to make. I'll let you prove yourselves. And I'll even make it better. Only one of you have to do this. Or, all of you can be there. It's your choice.
What choice?
That
A
is-
fetch quest, of course.
Oh.
Earning the easy trust. This
Oh,
isn't
no.
my first trip around the rodeo, you know.
No, not a fetch quest. This will be quite quick, in fact.
Okay.
Do go on, and I pull out my notebook, and I
Alright.
make it clear that I'm devoted to this.
Okay. Hey, Denton, bring me the keys. And he comes around and he comes over the door. He knows exactly what's about to happen. Does anyone else join at the door? Does anyone else?
I like to think that we're all just kind of lined up, and I kind of nod to everyone, and we all step back, except for Shabina.
Well, Shabina and EJ are still in the other room because Shabina was supposed to be taking out the receipt. So our scene is different.
Oh, you two are down there. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're in the room that Percy showed us the picture for. We're waiting. So.
I'm just gonna peek around there, everyone, and go, "What's going on?"
So before
Little
we
job
enter in,
interview.
so Shabina, you're recovering the receipt from underneath your clothes. So you're getting changed right now. Do you return back with the receipt to show him?
Describe what you're stealing and how much of it.
A lot of stuff. We're investigating all the boxes. We're curious if this thing over here is it a pillar, an open box, what the fuck is it?
Oh,
but
sure.
we're just checking all the shit out in this room. Like, we're totally investigating the shit out of this room.
We got you. So you go ahead and you look through like the open boxes and some random assortment of boxes here, and you see like all sorts of things. Like there's bottles of chemicals in languages you don't understand. You see like empty vials and ampules, kind of similar to the ones that are used to contain Bliss. And then in one of the boxes, you see that there is a bright glow. You pop it open. And it reveals a large amount of concentrated remnant. It's pure
Fuck.
powdered remnant.
Fuck yeah, I use one of the vials and stuff like that, and I scoop as much into all the empty ones as that I can take and carry with me that won't be too noticeable. I just want to steal tons of all that crap.
Okay. So you roll me a d20.
Okay, fair.
While she rolls up, who would we know that could work with that stuff that could like enhance our equipment? You know, is that like a blacksmith's job, or we have to find someone special?
Oh, that is a good question.
Oh, good question. That actually would be common knowledge to you individuals, so it's fine. Concentrated Bless is often used for enhancements in weapons, so you would have to go to either some kind of wizard, a tinkerer of sorts, or a blacksmith. Either of the three would be able to help you to varying degrees and with different specialties.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, so you get 6 vials of concentrated remnant.
Ooh.
As you collect it into the vials, you can feel the warmth radiating from the remnant through the glass, but it is safe enough to hold. You want to dump the rest in the ocean like the Boston Tea Party? Okay. Are you trying to sneak it up topside?
Yeah, because there's no windows down below where we're at.
Yep. Well, actually, no. There are windows, but they're shut.
Can we go ahead and pick the... I'm assuming they're portholes then.
Yep.
So it's like the typical... Yeah, we can pick it and start shoving shit out. That's actually how they did it with Boston Tea Party.
Mm-hmm.
Shoving it out that way. Let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
I'll help her if she wants to do that. I'm down.
Before we do that, though, you're inspecting all these crates, correct?
Yes, all of them. Everything that's a crate or anything in this, I want to inspect everything in this room. Because my original intent was getting info to tell him, like, I wanted to learn more about the business so that we knew more when we were talking to this dude, that we could tell him, like, oh yeah, of course we know what you're doing, blah, 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 you know?
Okay.
Like, I knew this room had the info that I needed to fake it.
Okay.
So.
Gotcha. So then, lastly, in one of these crates, you encounter a crate of Bliss. There's about 20 ampules in there.
Oh, fuck yeah, let me take that shit.
Okay. So you're taking all the ampules. Are you putting it into your bag?
Hell yeah.
Okay. You're taking all of them, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then you guys are taking the concentrated remnant and you're carrying it over to one of these portholes, I'm assuming?
Wait, backing up just to be clear. So I'm keeping the 20
Mm-hmm.
20 vials of Bliss and then my 6 vials. And yes, the rest. Oh, the portholes are not in this room.
Correct, yeah, they're going to be in the main area. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's called Bliss.
Geyser, okay. Bliss, thank you. Shabina, honey, there's no portholes in this room. Why do you want to dump these out in the ocean here? Yeah, that's gonna be a little tricky, sweetie. How about this?
Let's say.
Hold on. I'm talking. hold on. So I kind of barter with her and I say, how about we just do a handful and I'll let you stick your hand out and let it be like as if it's ashes to the wind and dump it out that way. Because we could probably do that easily. All right, how about 2 handfuls? Well, wouldn't you be more interested in kind of pickpocketing this guy and getting the keys to the boat or keys to the airship?
Arson it is.
We don't hear Oros shouting from over there. Hey now. Okay, wait. Are we still at the port? We haven't left the pier anyways, right?
Nope, you have not. You're still
That's
at
fine.
port.
If she wants to burn the shit down, I'm not going to help her. I let her know, that's all on you, sweetie, if you want to do that. I'm not burning anything. I still want to steal from this guy. He's got some info I need.
That's very true. We probably should steal from him. Don't burn it down.
Yeah.
Just
So I let her make her decision, and I wander over to the group, happy with my pilfering for a while.
So before we transition back to the group, Shabina, so you're attempting to set the concentrated remnant on fire. Is that correct? Not
Not
yet.
yet.
Okay.
Later.
I can at least push on the. Yep, you can go ahead and you can pour it on the floor. Okay.
Is concentrated remnant a liquid then?
It's a powder.
It's a powder. Okay.
Yep.
Bless is a liquid though, right? That like turns into a vapor or something like that?
It's just a vapor that's like contained in the ampule, so when it breaks, it releases the vapor.
Oh, it's a vapor. Okay.
So Chibina, you go ahead and you, with a little bit of difficulty, you manage to like grab the sides of the crate and you like rock it back and forth, and eventually it tilts enough where you can just push it over on its side, and the concentrated remnant pours all over the floor. It spreads out, and like the sound of like almost like fine sand as it spreads across the floorboards. And as you do this, you can start to feel that the floorboards, or just the ground itself, starts to get quite warm. Yep, floor warmers. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Okay, okay. And so then you return back to, the group, and you're all together, and they are about to open the door for you. One moment, please.
One moment. Uh-oh, we get different music, I'm afraid now.
So they go ahead and they open up the doors for you. It swings open. It seems like that there was some kind of interference that stops sound from entering, but you can hear like muffled sounds, like groans even. As you enter this room, you see that there are multiple individuals. They have sacks over their heads, and otherwise are bound to the walls and are chained to the main structures that support the ship itself.
Excellent. This is your holding cell. It's good to detain our enemies. Tell me, what did this scum do?
That's not important. What's important is that we need to get rid of them.
Can I roll insight on everyone in the room?
The individuals that are in the room?
Yeah, like all the people who are tied to the boat, basically.
Yep. Go ahead and roll me insight. And for anyone else that wants to do insight or observe something about this room or the people who are in this room.
Okay, here you go. Where's it at? Right there. Bonk. Man.
So you try to take a good look at them, but the room is somewhat dim, and they're wrapped in like just extents of cloth. Like their bodies are like practically like mummified as they're like wrapped up like packaging, and the sacks themselves like over their heads, give you very little details to go off of.
Fair enough. What the?
Oh, why did it roll it that second time? I don't know why I did the second one. The
That's
first
okay.
one was good.
We'll take the first one.
Thank you.
So we have a 17 investigation. So with that investigation, you note, Brand, that although there's all this cloth around them that is like shrouding their appearances, you notice that there are all sorts of like varieties of races. Some of them are human, some elf, high elf even. There's even a couple of dragonborn and even some satyrs here as well. There doesn't seem to be any trend, however, with them. They're kind of just a mishmash of random races. Some of them common, some of them on the more rare side.
Also, I want for my investigation roll, I want to just try and figure out exactly what the purpose of this room is. I mean, obviously we're chaining these people up, but do I have any reason, any knowledge of who these people are, or no? Do I? No, you just said that.
No. With the sacks on their heads and being completely like wrapped in cloth and tied up and chained to the wall, like there's very little details you can go off of.
For us.
Yeah.
Hold on. Never mind. Vix. Tell me.
Fine.
You say you want to be rid of these people. Should we just slit their throats and ditch the body out at sea, or what?
I didn't want to talk to you anyways.
So, what I want you to do... Was it Mouse, right? Come over here.
Yeah. I think he basically wants us to torture them for information.
Oh, no. I want this quick. Use that handy revolver of yours. Help me get rid of these, will you? Officer.
At this point, is my new gun working?
You don't know yet.
Interesting. Okay, in that case, I'll pull out my new revolver. So I'll have an itching to try this thing. So I'll pull out the new very expensive gun.
Yeah, the rifle.
The rifle. Check to make sure it's loaded.
It is.
Okay. I'll point it at the nearest sack head and pull the trigger. That's okay.
And as you try to pull the trigger, you just hear a fizz, and the gun shorts out. It doesn't fire. And then from Oros, inside your pocket, the mysterious stone starts glowing before fading back to just normal stone.
Huh.
I turn to Vix and say, seems to be a problem with my equipment. Do you mind if I borrow one of yours?
Rubica's finest, huh? Alright. Here.
I'm gonna ask Mouse if I can have his gun for a second. Can I borrow that?
Yeah, sure. Take it.
Cool. I want to take it and like grab the stone and put it up to it and see what happens.
The gun starts to crackle with teal arcs of light. It just goes bzz, 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 and like it glows for a brief moment before completely fading. The ammunition, which normally glows of remnant, is now like it's void of light.
Strange. Insight check.
Get up, man. Take that stone. Come here. Get over here.
No, go away. I'm doing stuff. Go away.
Get back here. Oh.
No, I don't want to.
As you're chasing each other around the room, like he goes over to Mouse and says, "All right,
I don't want to.
Listen up, Mouse. I don't have any guns. I don't carry those things around. However, you can use this thing." And he like hands a dagger over to Mouse. Prove that you're not just some rat.
Oh.
Even the lowliest of rats is able to bite. Well, fine. I'll put my desk stick out. It's on the floor in front of me, and just tap it out with my foot. I'll hold my hand out to receive the dagger.
I'm sorry. Repeat that last part. What are you doing?
Oh yeah, I hold out my hand just to receive it.
Okay. So he hands you the dagger.
All right. Whereas I think they're all chained up. Yeah.
Yep, they're all chained up. So where you see the chains, there are individuals who are chained to the walls.
Very well. What I'll do then is just go up to the nearest individual.
Okay.
And basically what I want to do is stab someone non-fatally.
Non-fatally.
So Yeah, I want to stab someone so they kind of like, keel over and just a bit of blood pools around them, and they pass out, but not fatal.
Okay, you got it.
Thanks.
All right. So you go ahead and like as you get close to one of these individuals, you grab their shoulder and like they immediately like tense up from this, and you can see that they're just like writhing around. They're shaking from left to right. They're trying to like break themselves free to no avail. And then you non-lethally take your dagger.
I'll whisper to them as well. I'll whisper to them so that he can hear, so Vix can hear. It's like, sorry, kid, but you just had the time. And stab. So.
Okay, and then you non-lethally stab them. You can hear like through their gag, they go, and they wriggle around a little bit before like they kind of like weakly give up, and then they slump over to their side. And now they are unconscious.
I give the dagger a quick swish, to try and get the blood off it, a little wipe, and then I'll hand it back to Vix.
All right. Well, that was enough that I had to see. I think that proves enough. Throw him overboard, will you?
Oh, leave that to me. This tiny one's not the muscles. I am. And the brain. And the cheese bow.
Oh, let's see this.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Denton comes over, like, "Hey, let me give you a hand." And he like cuts him free.
Tiny hands away from me.
Oh.
I don't need any assistance. This isn't my first time lurching a body off the side of a ship. Do I look like a
Aren't you like
I give Vix a look
officer or something?
It really isn't his first time. Yeah, he's done this.
idiot? Yes, I'm an officer, but it's like a double trick. Look here. So Brand kind of rolls his eyes. He busts out an ampule of Bliss, and he cuts into it, and he just pushes his face into it and huffs in deep. And he's like, "Look, I'm no square daddy-o. I'm a cool type of brother."
All right. Go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw and a D100. And while we're doing,
I know. This isn't my first time doing Bless. I know I have to roll.
Yeah. I'm just gonna step away from Brandon.
Yeah. And then we'll come back to Shabina when she gets back, because she's asking about taking a person.
Can I take a person? They're not property. Jesus.
Says you. I've had many a Mortimer in my day.
Yeah, says me. I want to live free. I want to live free on this planet.
All right. While we're waiting for Shabina,
Wait, what'd you say? What's she doing?
she wants to take a person. One of these tied up people. She wants to take them.
He asked to take a person,
It's like,
and then she's
Daddy,
"I'll be right back,"
I
you know?
want the tall one, Daddy. You promised.
I want a squirrel.
Okay. So you rolled that D8. Are you gonna roll the D100, or would you prefer if I rolled it?
Oh, you want me to roll the D100? Yeah, I'm on it. I'm all over it.
Ooh.
Holy
Wow. There we
Okay.
go. Look at
Okay.
All right.
that. Somewhere in life.
I won't tell you how much so, but you were very, very lucky, Brand. So for the moment, you are a little bit. You do not quite have your wits about you entirely. You feel that your legs are somewhat shaky after taking that dose. Maybe it was a little bit too potent. Your movement is cut in half. However, you do have your normal effects that we have talked about prior.
Yes, secrets. I'm just gonna toss this body overboard. Good times.
Shabina, are you
Oh
back?
yeah. I'll wait for this.
It's okay. Welcome back, Shabina. All right, sweetheart. So you want to take one of these. Well, I don't want any of these to leave here alive. So if you're going to take one, you got to do it too. And he hands you a dagger.
But Daddy, please. Can't.
Oh, you seem pretty bright. Get rid of them for me, will you, Shabina? No nice tricks. No? Then I'm sorry, you can't take one of these. However, your friend there, Bran, was it? He seems to be taking one of them. I'm sorry, Shabina, but you can't take any of these people.
Well, now that's just rude.
You can think what you like. Well, if that's all you had to say, Shabina, Daddy's busy with business. Run along, will you?
Up on deck, I want to see if I can toss the body in such a way where it might float to safety, or at least to someone who notices them. You know.
Okay. So Shabina, you're saying actually yes. What are you doing? Oh, what are you guys doing over at the porthole over there? Ah.
Okay, wait a second. Can I investigate this revolver and the stone that I still have from Mal's because I never gave it back?
Yeah, so that's stone. So do you have... Actually, you know what? Give me an Arcana check.
Okay, let me find that. It's right there. Got it.
Ooh,
hey, I'll take that. I'll take that. There we go. That was something.
So, so you're pretty adept with magic as a bard. You do have quite a bit of knowledge on the magical arts. Although you've never seen a stone quite like this before, it has the same behaviors as a remnant touch. Remnant touch disrupts any remnant devices around them. Typically, with remnant touch, they have to be close, if not practically touching the object to cause disruption. But it seems like this stone causes disruption from far away. How far, you're not quite sure. And it seems to be in waves. It doesn't constantly affect objects around it.
Oh. And I have a second question. Wait, that's not what I want to do. Oh, okay, I can't click the right thing. Okay, I can't click anything today. I'm having a party.
Click other stuff.
I'm trying. It's just not working for me today. How do I identify a short sword? Do I have to do it, or does someone else have to do it for me?
You have to have the spell identify as either a spell or a ritual.
Fair enough.
Or bring it to someone magical who is able to do so, like a magic shopkeeper or just any wizard.
Okay. Then I would like to get out of the boat.
Okay. And so, with the
Rand, throw him overboard.
So, with a stabbed individual over Rand's shoulders, you all collectively go up to the top side to toss him overboard. Meanwhile, Shabina and EJ. So your strange metal box and your locket. The metal box itself does not do anything currently at this time. However, your locket, it seems to be like moving on its own to an extent. When that pulse occurs, you notice that the locket kind of seems to gravitate towards the stone. Like it just kind of like limply, kind of like tries to like waver towards it before just hanging limply again. Oros, give me your shit. Oros, do you hand her the stone?
Oh, I'm giving a mouse pack his shit. And no, it's my stone. I'm figuring it out right now. Give me a second. You have to figure this out for a second. Why do you need it?
Shabina wants your box.
Wait, I don't have a box.
No, I think she's asking about the stone.
Oh, that's right.
Why would it belong in your locket? What does the locket do? Okay, can I roll insight on that? Or investigation, or whatever the fuck that is?
Roll an investigation.
Investigation, okay. Boop! Hey! Hey, there we go.
You notice that the locket and the stone seem to have some kind of affinity for each other. You can feel that, like, as you get closer to Shabina, that the stone, now that you're directly holding it, it gets warmer, and you can see the locket that Shabina's holding, the cyclical strips of metal that coil around into kind of like a sphere, like almost like a little holding space. It kind of limply gravitates towards the stone as well.
Yeah, why not? Let's see what happens. I'll freaking put it in.
Okay. So you enter that mysterious stone into the locket. And
Let's see what happens.
And as you do so, I'm assuming that you're like over here roughly. Mouse, you notice that your rifle and your revolver, the ammunition that once fizzled out, you see the glow suddenly grow back again to its normal teal light.
Sweet. Obviously, that's because she's moved away from me, yeah?
You don't know yet. But at least for the meantime, it seems like all of your devices are working properly.
That's just my penis. Yep, that's working good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No ED. We love that.
Whoop, whoop.
Always the penis first.
Just gotta make sure it's all working.
Yeah.
I don't think it's so much of a fix things as a not break things.
Okay.
Yeah, for real, right?
So EJ and Shabina, are you doing anything else while you're down here?
I was just checking out, because we are still at dock. I was looking out towards the piers, just making sure it's still cool and nothing's.
You don't see anything of note. You still see like the two guards out there in on the pier, and one of them actually, like, you know, they happen to see you standing in the porthole window, and he like kind of gives you like a shy wave.
I wiggle my fingers in a wave and I wink and blow a kiss back, and then I Shabina that we need to go.
Nice. Okay, so Shabina, you're committing arson in the other room to the south, I'm assuming. And you see the guard in the on the pier. He's like rubbing the back of his head. All right. And so,
I think I'm gonna get off the boat first if she's gonna do that, so I can distract the guards.
okay.
Okay, can I pickpocket both these people?
Pickpocketing them, they can actually see you. You.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well then, I'm gonna.
Their attention is not turned. They're waiting for everyone to leave. Brand, I believe, being one of the first people up the stairs, and EJ being one of the last people to leave, I believe, while Shabina is currently about to set fire to the concentrated remnant that is in the room to the south.
Are you gonna have fire? I thought you were gonna do that, or
yeah.
Yeah, why not? I'll help. Why not? I can't do nothing else. Why not? Let's see what happens.
And Shabina, yes, you can put the locket on. Note it in your inventory as locket with strange or mysterious stone. And so you two are both setting fire to this room.
Yep.
While this is occurring, we're gonna go. We'll come back to you in just a moment. While this is occurring, Bran, you're one of the first people to come up to this to the top, where Pop Crumbly has been waiting for you all. Do 1 moment, please.
Just a moment.
Okay. And so you are all here at the top. Pop Crumbly has been waiting topside, waiting for you all patiently while you made your deal or whatever happens. And he sees Brand bringing the body over to the side of the ship, and he looks at Brand. Brand, what is this? Is that blood?
Yes, it is. Get this one to a hospital immediately.
And then he looks over at you, and he sees like a hand peeking out from underneath like the wraps, and like he grabs the hand. Roll me an insight check, Bran.
Oh, you an insight check.
Ooh, insight. Ooh, yeah.
Insight. Good lord.
It'd be great if we all chanted.
Ooh, nice insight check. Okay, so, Brand. One moment. I'm going to whisper you something.
Oh, sweet. I get
Whisper.
information. I'm going to mark it in my notebook of justice.
And despair.
And despair.
My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look upon my works, ye mighty, and despair.
Oh, that's tight. You have to stick that in the in the Discord.
Oh yeah, Zay, where's our sound bite?
Oh shit! I forgot to do that.
That's okay. I'll cry about it later.
No, hold on. I could probably do it like right now.
Oh,
I've set it up.
Okay.
Are you done with your whispers?
Yep, I'm done with my whispers.
Okay.
So,
So yeah, I give a nod and a wink. And I say, yes, I'm just throwing the trash. Maybe you should go and sweep it off the coast. Go on, little one. Get your ass down the dock and take care of this, will you? And I toss the body overboard, trying to lead it into a nice soft landing, so that Pop Crumbly can get it some medical attention, but quietly.
So, Pop seems like confused and conflicted as you throw the body. You're throwing the body overboard, like into the water, right?
Right.
Okay. As you throw the body overboard, everybody who's currently on topside, you all see this. As the body is tossed overboard, the sack comes free of the body's head, and you can see like a young boy's face as like his body then like falls down into the water. So for a brief moment, you all see this as the sack just goes flying into the wind, and then like Pop, he backs up. And he looks at Brand. He's still like trying to comprehend like what he even means and like what even happened, and he just says, "Brand, what have you done?" And he like quickly like climbs over onto the pier, and he like dives into the water and he retrieves the body. And he swims onto shore.
Now that little fucker's off doing what he does, we'll finish up business and then clear out the gutters.
Okay.
So not this little fucker.
Yeah. Pop looks back over at you, Brand, and he kind of like locks eyes with you, and he like kind of like stares at you judgmentally. It's like he carries like the body away like in his arms. Okay. Now, we cut back to what Oros and Shabina are doing down underneath. Oh, my bad. I accidentally deleted you from that other screen. I'm sorry, EJ.
Okay, I'm back for right now, at least.
Here, I'll put you back. You can't see it yet, but I put you back on deck. I'm sorry. Please forgive.
It's okay. I love you. It's fine. Go on.
Okay. Thank you. Alright. So, we are back underneath, where Oros and Shabina are. You are about to commit arson on this ship. What do you do?
Clearly they're not thinking of
Committed.
anything.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely committed.
So you're
Their concentration levels of committed.
Okay. So you go ahead, and I'm assuming that you're taking some kind of like fire starter, like your tinderbox from your adventures pack, and you're gonna go ahead and set the concentrated remnant on fire. Okay. So you go ahead.
And I don't know if you noticed, but Oros did say be right back. So
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here right now. I'm here.
Oh, you're back?
I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm here. Hello, everyone.
Sweet. Hello. Okay. And so, you take your tinderbox and spark. You get some embers to cling to the powder, and you can see that the glow starts to originate from those embers, and they start to get brighter and brighter until the light is almost completely filling the room. It spreads out wide. You can see that the floorboards themselves begin to smoke. You notice that this room is getting uncomfortably hot. After a couple seconds, you're practically just sweating buckets. The heat is intense. At this point, Vix and Denton notice this, and they see the bright light coming through the door, and they say, well, "What's going on? What's happening? I don't know." And they start running towards you. What do you do?
What?
Okay. Go ahead and sneak out. They're still quite far away, so they were just about to exit the room. Go ahead and roll me your sneaks.
Okay, why not? Let's try it.
Sneaky is
I got a different idea if it doesn't work.
Okay.
it's not terrible.
It's not great.
Levi,
It's not
you need to
50
make a
or
new
better.
category.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
So, coming in clutch with the collective stealth, you both slip away as the heat begins to spread and fire begins to grow. You can hear the popping of glass, the creaking of metal as it's being bent out of shape as the fire grows and begins to crumble the wooden structures within. ASMR, but loud. Yeah. And you all make your way up to the surface. Onto the deck.
Yes.
And everyone, you now see the smoke is beginning to billow at the front of the ship. It's coming out of the portholes. You hear the glass shatter as smoke begins to just billow out of the sides. What do you all do?
Panic.
Well, I embarrassingly talk with Vix, and I'm like, so, do we have a deal or what?
I don't... Listen, I have more important problems here. The ship is on fucking fire. Fine, whatever. Yes, the body's gone, right? Alright, we'll talk later. Get the fuck off the ship.
Wait, where is he right now?
Paradise.
Where is he right now? I'm looking.
here.
He's paying attention to the fire, right? They're both paying attention to it?
Yeah, they were paying attention to the fire. They discovered it, and they noticed that the ship is on fire. It's very apparent now that, the ship is about to go down.
Okay, pickpocket both of them.
Okay. They're paying attention right now. They're looking at all of you, and they're just they're frantic. They're on high alert. They're trying to figure out what on earth is going on, how it even started.
I want to whisper to Bran, distract them.
Yeah, okay, fine. Hey everyone, not to worry. I know a spell just for this.
Absolutely, I'm gonna try this.
And I cast. How do I?
I'm gonna get it one way or another. I'm gonna try.
Shabina, that's dark. Holy.
Should have let me have mine. Jesus.
And of course, I chill the non-living material of the deck of the ship.
Okay.
1 cubic foot of it for 1 hour.
Okay. 1 cubic foot of it. Okay. So you go ahead and you chill the area.
You could have up to 3 effects, so I could do 3 cubic feet.
Who?
Let's see.
No, that's fancy.
Yep. Yes, you can.
Cool. Right.
Of course I can. I'm sorry. Of course I can. I am above the rules. I am the law.
Yes, Brand. Yes.
Right. As a mouse can't swim, can I just investigate to see if there's any cannons nearby?
Oh my god.
You know, cannons are lined along these ports here. Or not
Oh,
the ports,
thank God.
yeah, there's like the portholes on top of the
The
deck.
ship was going down fast.
Awesome.
I had to get out of here. Didn't like it. It was the only way. And I climb into a cannon. And,
You climb into the
gonna launch
cannon. Okay.
myself off. Yeah.
Oh, you launch yourself off. Okay. Roll me.
Hell yeah.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw as you launch yourself out of the cannon to get off the ship.
Meh.
Oh, that's not acrobatics. I need a dexterity
Oh, yeah.
saving throw.
Dex.
Ooh.
I kicked the wrong button.
Ooh, much better. And so, poised, you have one foot planted on top of the cannonball. As you reach around, like almost like a cartoon, you light the wick of the cannon, and you launch yourself forward. Your foot planted on the cannonball as you majestically fly through the air. However, you do not have a landing strategy, so you tumble. Onto
I was going to land in one of these guards if I may.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you land with that dexterity save. You land square into one of these guards. He gets knocked over. Bop! He barely manages to catch you like a football as he's laying on his back with you in his arms. And the other guard just kind of looks at him confused, like, "What the fuck is going on here? I don't get paid enough for this shit."
I'm not getting paid.
And then meanwhile, so that form of distraction on top of Brand's distraction of trying to cool down the ship with 3 cubic feet of refrigeration, so to speak.
Oh my god.
You chill the immediate area around you quite sufficiently until the heat from the intense concentration remnant spreads as a catalytic effect occurs. The entire front ship is now engorged in flame as you are being pressured further and further back.
Yeah. I'll escape.
Okay. And then Oros, go ahead and roll me your sleight of hand check real quick if you're trying to pickpocket Vix.
Oh, absolutely I will.
Big pocket.
Ah! Man, all that, and for that? Fuck.
As you try to pick his pocket, he sees people start to, jump ship, and he follows suit. He's like, "We can talk about this later." And he grabs Shabina, and they both jump off the ship into the water. And Denton shakes his head and just like scoffs and jumps and follows suit.
I should grab my partner. They don't know how to swim, so I'll put him in my pouch.
Okay.
No, I'm gone. Basically.
Yeah, he got shot out of a cannon, and one of the guards caught him.
Yeah, of course. My bad.
I'll jump off.
I just saw his icon there, and I panicked. I'm like, Chewie. But it's okay.
Okay.
Oh, Frodo. What's Frodo up to?
What is Frodo doing?
Don't know.
That's a good question.
Oh, he's uploading sound files and is probably distracted right now.
Oh, maybe.
Frodo will come back to us.
Frodo, come back to us. But yeah.
Oh, I forgot I was muted. Yes. Imagine Frodo pulled out a smartphone from his beard.
Okay.
And he's like, it just has his little finger up. 1 second. One.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Alright. What's up?
Oh god. Alright. So you go ahead and all of your allies are jumping off ship. The entire front of the ship is engorged in flame. You can see a combination of reds and oranges and a bright teal as if some of the floorboards are falling apart and like beams of light strobe out between the gaps as like it's all just falling apart in front. You can kind of feel the ship tilting forward as it begins to sink.
Why didn't anybody carry me on their shoulders? I'm very upset. Luckily, I'm short enough to be beneath the smoke and flames.
I thought you were in my pouch. Were you not?
Apparently not.
I
Oh,
Just
well.
I thought you had your bottle and you did an epic move of jumping into your bottle and just rolling off the ship and then floating and bobbing in the water, because if Bran's gonna jump in and get his buddy in the water, he can grab your bottle too.
Oh, that's brilliant. Frodo in a bottle. I have to remember that.
Frodo in a bottle.
For now, I'm going to just keep beneath the smoke. You know, do that extra 4 inches like I was saying before. Get down on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to shimmy my way to the ledge here and kind of just roll off.
Okay. So are you like climbing into a bottle and like jumping ship in a bottle?
Oh, do I have a bottle? Because yes.
Yeah, you have a bottle of a bad decision.
Photo in a bottle.
Okay. So you jump into the bottle. You jump ship inside of the bottle, and plunk, you float, and like the gentle waves kind of bob your bottle left and right before, bang! The front of the ship just explodes, bits of wood flying all over the place, streaks of fire and bright teal light shooting every which way as the force itself pushes your floating bottle towards shore.
Luckily, I was protected by the bottle.
The bottle is protected. And as this explosion occurs, you can see that the ship begins to sink from the front, being completely engulfed by the waves all the way down to the back until the ship is gone.
Oh.
Oh.
I wanted to take some floor from there, especially from the poop deck.
Should have saved the children, perhaps.
Oh.
Huh. You see about that?
And
Right, our job. I forgot about that.
oh yeah, we're supposed to save
Next
people.
time.
So as this is happening, as the ship is now destroyed and sinking, everyone roll me perception checks.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
As you wish.
As you
I perceive sinking.
Oh, there we go. Look at that. Woo! Oh, take it.
Nugget.
Mm-hmm.
That's my
That's an advantage,
perception.
is it, Fran?
Okay.
Sorry, sack of crap.
All right. So I guess EJ, do you want to roll a perception check, or are you occupied with something else?
Oh.
I go through. There it is.
Damn. Okay.
Here we go.
Let's go with the nat 20s. Okay. So, Mouse, Oros, and especially Frodo, you all note as this ship is sinking, as you're looking at the intense waves being caused by the explosions occurring on the ship as it sinks down to the bottom. Even through all of that, you can see strange shimmers underneath the water. You can see that it's almost as if like what was originally the ocean floor is just fading away, and you now see the slight dim lights as well as the structures of something underneath the water, and windows that you have seen before. The same windows that you saw when you were in the underground facility.
Oh yeah, that was under there, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. It appears that there was an illusion that was disguising it, and now that the ship has been destroyed, you can see that there was a shaft, a tunnel, if you will, connecting from the bottom of the ship all the way down to this facility, and now it is crumbled. And the facility is revealed.
Well, I mean, justice is served. All right, everyone. Hey,
It was absolutely needed.
Fuck off for a little bit. We have a bit of business to discuss. We have things to do. Sorry about your ship, but go file some insurance papers or some such.
Yeah, it's like seriously not have insurance. That's just criminal.
So Vix is no fool. He's put two and two together here at this point. That fire was no coincidence, and he glares at you, especially Brand, and then it fans from his vision from right to left, and then looks over at Shabina, and then he says, "You have no idea what you've done."
I have done nothing.
I have boldness and justice on my side. Now, if you're not going to cut us in on this deal, then we'll take it up with the higher-ups. Or else, you just, Hold on. Group huddle. Hey.
All right.
Guy,
I roll over in my bottle.
I'm kind of sick of this asshole. Should we arrest him or what?
Oh, for sure. I think we have loads of evidence on this prick.
Yeah,
and
sure.
we destroyed all this supply.
Yeah, sure, why not?
You don't have to kill him, Shabina. We're the law.
No.
I was thinking
Let's
perhaps
get
we should.
more money off of him if we turn him in alive to the mayor. Him and his glowing little buddy over there.
Also, I think we need to
Brand
get
barely
that,
understands the law.
Shabina is not wrong.
Yeah.
As you're all having this discussion, he just says, "You're all making a terrible, terrible mistake." And with that, he grabs onto to Denton, and they both disappear into a plume of...
Grapple him before he gets in his fucking portal. That son of a bitch.
Before you're able to grab them, they both disappear.
No!
They disappear in a plume of raven feathers. And
I used dash. Great.
Okay, first things first, I dive into the water and I save as many of these fucking stupid little tied up children as I can.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they're dead.
Stupid dragon children.
Well, there's only one way to know.
Okay, fair enough.
So you're trying to you're trying to go underneath the water and try to get into the wreckage, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got it. Roll me an athletics check as you submerge underneath the water.
I'll help. Why not?
And do it at advantage with the help action.
I have a little something for the both of us then.
Mm-hmm.
Let me touch you.
Let me touch you.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Consensually.
Let me consensually touch you.
Oh, here, let me touch you.
Let's go.
Wait, what does this do?
Bless.
This is actually, I'm realizing now, I should cast this 12 times every session because of the word association, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's actually cool.
So yeah, here's my D4.
Wait, can I do that?
And then I'll
Here.
put up athletics check.
I'll give you bardic inspiration.
Nice.
Ooh, okay. All right.
Okay.
So what is that? Another? What's your bardic die?
D6.
I don't.
6. Okay.
Okay.
It's an average both of those rolls.
So
But
you
the athletics check is
Take it.
easy.
okay.
So I think my athletics is 24.
Okay. So you roll a 24, or no, that would be a 22, but you still pass.
No. Get my 3 and that 2 up there because of bless.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh well, then you have to roll a D4 on top of that for the bless.
It did. It was a 2.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you. Okay. So you roll a 25. You manage to swim down towards the ship wreckage as it's floating down. It's still drifting towards the sea floor. You catch onto one of the wooden wooden railings as you kind of try to like climb yourself further and further forward, like as this thing is sinking deeper down. It's starting to get harder to breathe. Go ahead and roll me another athletics as you try to hold on to the ship and navigate towards one of the stairs.
Saving throw. Oh, that's only for saving throws anyway. Fucking shit. Okay, athletics check. Come on, dice. Don't fail me now. Okay.
So as you're climbing towards the stairs, like you're grabbing like anything, like railings, like any rods, any like loose pieces of wood that are splintering apart. You're grabbing at anything to climb further and further into the ship. And all of a sudden you notice that the reaction of the remnant is still occurring, and an underwater explosion occurs, propelling you backwards. You try to catch onto something as the ship is starting to drift away from you. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, the children!
No!
The children! On that one, I get a D4.
See, this is why we should have went into the tunnel. And, okay.
It's alright, the D4 got the shitty roll out of the way, right?
Mm-hmm. And then your dexterity save?
Nope. No, it didn't. No, never mind. No, it didn't. No, it didn't.
7. This is a 7.
So you try to grab anything, any railing, and you feel your fingers like graze against something, and you try to grab it, and it splits apart from the ship, and you begin to drift free, slowly coming upwards as the ship sinks downwards. However, you do see after the explosion, several bodies. It looks like 2 of them are kind of like floating in suspension. It seems like the claws and the ropes themselves and the chains are weighing them down just enough that they're just floating, like fixed in one space for now, at least. Do you decide to descend further? Okay.
I grab at them and I try to pull them up to the shore.
Okay. Roll me another athletics as you try to dive deeper to go grab one of them.
If I help him, can you roll an advantage?
It depends on how you're helping him.
I don't know how I'd help that. I'll just grab a hold of him and pull him up try to grab and pull.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that athletics at advantage.
You are too kind, sir. One works.
Ooh,
oh, thank God.
Nice. So with your athletics, you dive down, and the 2 of them are next to each other. It seems that they're unconscious, and you're trying to pull them up, but it appears that there's too much weight to pull up along with them, and you're beginning to run out of air. What do you do?
Break the chain. Whatever holding them.
I mean, I ditch some gear.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
How much does armor cost, really? How much does a set of chainmail cost?
Like, probably 100 gold tops, if that. Probably would be a lot less.
I'm ditching the chainmail. Ditching the chainmail, and that's 55 pounds underneath there.
Damn.
Okay, so you're freeing yourself of that weight. You feel yourself significantly lighter. Your chainmail drifting down to the sea floor, and you feel that you can more comfortably carry both of these children up to the surface.
Oh, thank God! Oh, children, come quickly, get them to shore. Look, you know how I feel about children. They're like humans, except little. Everyone, come, save them, revive them. They require medical attention.
Where is Pop Crumbly at this point?
Where's EJ at?
Pop Crumbly is gone. He went to go get medical attention. He's carrying one of the children with him.
Wow, okay, he's gone.
Yeah, Pop Crumbly is gone.
No, I mean, these are our little paychecks. The more their hearts beats, the more money.
There it is. There it is. I was waiting for something.
So you have 2 unconscious bodies that were previously drowning, and
Um,
they're currently not breathing. What do you do?
Punch one in the chest.
will
Hands.
healing word work?
I'll try to perform CPR on them, or I have
I have healing word.
You can try healing word.
healing potions. I have a couple of healing potions.
Healing word, healing
I'll-
potion, spare
I'll
the
try
time.
healing potion.
I'll go with healing word. Yeah.
There, I'll try that first.
Shabina, on inspection, when you look at these kids, they're probably no older than maybe like 8 to 12 years old.
There you go. Do you want to try a health potion on the other one?
So you've healed one, and you hear them like spit up water. They cough heavily, and they still have their eyes closed, but now they're breathing, and their head is tilted to the side as like water is like pouring out of their mouth. They're safe.
Dear God.
Bring them back to the night at paradise. Get them a bed and alert the officials. We need the clerics and anyone at the church to help along.
Okay, so everyone's healed now, right? Correct.
Yeah. Did you heal the other one, or
These kids were like 12-ish. Oh, yeah. I mean, I could cast two. How many there? There were just 2 kids, right?
yep? There's just
Yeah, I cast healing on one.
Yeah. Well, I'll cast. I think it's cure wounds on the other one. Then, yeah.
Okay. There we go. Cool.
Not punching children.
Okay. So you go ahead and you carry them into the night in paradise. The guards are kind of gathering what's exactly happening, and they feel like they've been had. So they while you are all trying to heal the children, they slip away. And you all successfully rescue 2 children, bringing them inside. One moment while I change the music as you all enter the tavern.
What about 3? Pop Crumbly got away with that bleeding one.
That's
Are they
true.
gonna die?
Yeah, and there were 4 total.
3 of 4 ain't bad.
Yeah.
You know?
True. Here, hold on. As you all enter... Why am I having a hard time finding my tavern music? There we go. As you all enter the tavern, and enter with the children in hand, still unconscious but now breathing and stable, some of the taverns people, they get up from their chairs and they flock around you. Some of them are like, what's happened? Who are these children? Why do they look like this?
They've been affected by some sort of strange bless or corruption. Yes, it's a corruption, I think.
A corruption? These children look like they were drowning.
Yes, we.
That's the
There's no
corruption
time
we
for
mean.
questions.
Yes,
Help them
let's just
heal
help
them.
these kids.
Help them to recover.
Right, of course. The bartender and some of the staff they hurry around. They grab like blankets and some of the tavern goers, they're adventurers. Some of them are of clerics in the faith and of healing. And one of them approaches. But you're all currently here. Sorry, one moment. Oh,
No?
sorry, EJ. There you go. Pop Carly's not here. We're gonna go ahead and grab a photo. So you're all entering in the doorway with the children.
Yay.
Brian McNeil is not having a performance on stage, at least not yet. And so you all enter in here. And I'm sorry, I forgot, EJ, that you already entered in the bar. You were having a smoke, and then you went in.
Yeah. I was already drinking
Yeah.
my beer.
I'm
chaos.
sorry. So as you're casually enjoying your beer and observing the chaos, one of the they look like someone of the faith. Brands, which faith do you follow?
Bran, I worship the god Nock.
Oh, okay. So one of the, they seem like a paladin themselves, or maybe a cleric, and you see that they have the crest of Taith engraved onto their breastplate. Please, allow me to help them.
I'm sorry. Say again. I was getting a little. I threw up in my mouth a little bit due to your devotion. But no, we need to overlook small differences and save the children.
She gives you like kind of like a judgmental look that you would even bring that up at a moment while you have children in your arms that need help. But she ignores it for the moment, and just says, "Yes, please. Here, let's take them somewhere more private. They're children after all." And then she guides you up to the inn part upstairs.
Yes, they require beds and cloths and mistresses feeding me grapes.
I don't know about that last one, but okay. She
get to real fast.
And she leads you all up to the inn area and tends to the children. They are now stable. They are unconscious, but they are resting in their beds. The staff bring over like blankets and help like dry them off and like get them into like not wet clothes and get them under the covers. And now you're all waiting for them to wake up.
Well, I actually have an idea. We need to still go underground. There are more of these ones, all chained up in the dungeon. I'm sure they're in similar dire straits.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say, team?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta get Pop Crumbly first.
Yeah, where is that slippery little bastard? And our dog.
Yeah, let's go get Pop.
Mechanical dog.
The dog is upstairs in a room.
Yep. So, as you mentioned this, like you see like a mechanical dog coming down the stairs of the inn up above, and some people are looking at it. It's people don't usually see machinations like this all too often. They're like, oh, look at this thing, and they're like trying to touch it, and like the dog is like kind of like rolling its head around, like you kind of hear like the whir of its machinery on its inside, and you can like see like its little cogs that are like fitted to its joints like spinning around. It has this strange coiled tail that's like wagging from left to right. It's like enjoying the attention, and then eventually it sees you, Oros, and Shabina. The dog like clambers like the metal clink 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 as it like runs towards you, and it jumps and tries to like jump onto your shoulders and your chest, Oros. Go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, it's so on. Let's bring it.
It's like in Calvin.
Oh, I got it.
You go ahead and you brace yourself with ease as you catch the dog and you spin it around as it wags its tail and it's like making panting sounds out of its voice box.
Who's your good boy? Who's your good boy?
Its voice box is like a microphone of sorts as it barks in joy as it as it looks around.
I want to take it and give it to Shabina.
Okay.
And see if you can carry it.
Okay. Shabina, the mechanical dog runs up to you, and it like kind of like it runs around you a little bit before it like sits in front of you.
Oh gosh. Oh man.
You know how have a dog.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Can you put it in your backpack?
I'm not cleaning up the poop.
It actually is small enough to fit into your backpack. However, he is quite heavy. He's about 50 pounds. But you can fit him in your backpack. Okay. So he climbs into your backpack. and then like he peeks his head out, like causing the flap to be kind of like a little canopy over its head, and he kind of just like looks around and just hangs out in your backpack. Oh, it can walk. Yep, it can walk.
Yes.
Dang. And so the dog kind of whimpers and jumps back out of the backpack. It was quite comfy, but it obeys and it kind of like wanders around you.
I'll put it in mine.
No.
I'll carry it. I'll carry it. Put it in mine.
Okay. So Oreo, same deal. He jumps into your pack and then he peeks his head out of the flap and just kind of looks around.
Okay, we're good to go. Let's go.
Okay. And so you're all working your way back over behind the bar to make your way back down the tunnel into the other underground facility. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. As you're doing this, the individuals in the tavern they've all seen this. They have all witnessed what you've done. They saw the explosions and they saw you pulling bodies ashore. And you can see that some of them are standing and then they're clapping, they're applauding. Some of them are cheering like, "Yeah, that's Rubica's finest right there, isn't it?" They're all like reveling and they're some of them are like offering you drinks as you pass by.
No, now is not the time. There are more citizens that we need to heroically save, risking our very existence for Rubica's citizenry. We will be back as soon as we can, and finer than the finest of ever.
Okay. Which way would you like to enter?
That's what she said.
I'll go behind the bar. I'm gonna go behind the bar.
Yeah, we got a nice little trap door back yonder.
Yeah, I'll hop over the bar.
Yeah. EJ, in the meantime, what are you doing?
I was debating if I want to go with them or if I'm just going to stay at the bar here. But is everybody going down?
Sure,
Well, I have a dog, so I think Shabina's probably going with me.
Going down.
Yes, everyone talk at once. That was helpful.
Oh, yeah, I know, right? That's so good, wasn't it?
So, like, my understanding, because I see people down there, but no one's moving. That's why I'm curious. Is everyone going down, or what's happening?
I'm going.
I'm going.
We're going?
I'm going as well.
Okay.
Come on.
I think Shabina's going because I have the dog in my backpack, so she's probably going to go with the dog.
Let's do this. Let's all go in the tunnels.
No one, Shabina.
I hear my party, and they're all walking past me, right? And they walk past behind me, and I take a big slug of my beer, and I just kind of slam it down and go, "Here we go again." And I get up, push the chair back, and I go and follow them.
I toss the barkeep 5 gold pieces because I think that's the custom for using his little trapdoor here.
Okay. And so
And this session was expensive.
yeah, the session was expensive.
There we go.
So you all make your way down back into the underground tunnels, into the underground facility.
Thank you for skipping the stupid tunnels in the meantime.
It is all good, yeah. I mean, you guys have been there plenty. Like, you guys know your way around. There isn't anything like noteworthy in there.
So yeah, we make sure not to look at the thing, so that we don't have to walk through the infinite hallway.
We paid our union fees this time.
Yes, we have our union dues all paid up and stuff, and so we're headed over here. But would like to peek into this storage room here. We skipped past that last time, and maybe there's good stuff in here.
Okay.
Sure, I'll help. I'll come with you.
Yep. So you're all exploring under the tunnels. You can see that the researchers, they have flocked around the windows, and they're like, "Dear God, what is happening up there?" And so they're all occupied. They're all watching as this this ship glowing of flame and teal is like slowly sinking down to the bottom.
Would the guy still be in there because that happened?
This guy in here, no, he's come to join the commotion over here.
Okay.
Mhm.
Just checking.
Yep.
Cool. Then we can just open the door and go right in.
Yep.
Yeah, let's just walk right on in then and check the place out.
Yep. Let's go. Whee! Come on, Brand. Let's go.
I'm on. I'm coming. I came.
You guys move. Picture me.
Oh, you're always a freaking early comer.
I'm moving really slowly because I'm small. Oh god.
Okay.
Sleep early. I don't know
Disgusting.
what to
You right.
So you all are searching these crates over here, and then you find 600 gold, 4 potions of healing, as well as a couple of looks like random alchemy equipment. Looks like a combination of alchemy equipment, some smithing equipment, as well as tinker's tools.
Ooh.
Can I have that in text?
So I lay them all out, and I'm like, who wants what? I kind of want the gold.
Split the gold.
Is anyone here an alchemist? Because I'll take the alchemy.
I'm not. I'm a bard. I ain't got. Well. What's it called? Skill is alchemy. Arcana.
Well, yeah, it would be Arcana, but you would have an alchemy tool set. If you do not have proficiency in alchemy tools, then you're essentially just rolling a d20. But if you have proficiencies, then it would be plus proficiency bonus.
I do not. I only have disguise kit.
I don't have a proficiency either. I just want it.
Does anyone else have? Yes.
Sorry, have what?
So there's 600 gold pieces.
Don't tell her. No, you can't have it.
No, she's here. She's here too. So you have 600 gold pieces, so 100 per party member. 4 potions of
How you
healing.
guys split it up? I'll take 100, and then everyone else takes 100.
Okay.
Okay.
4 potions of healing. Okay.
Yep.
Inventory check. Who has potions of healing? I think Brand does.
Potions of healing. I could use one more though.
Okay. Like I have the 2 spells. I have actually I have 4 spells technically because I have 2nd level spells. Yay for me.
Oh, that's dope. Because I only have 1 spell slot left because I was saving those children, and I'm going to go on and on about that. By the way.
Yeah.
Oh, I know you will. I know you will. It wouldn't be Brand.
I don't know why that tickles me so much. I just love that for the children. It's like my favorite.
Okay, I have 3 spell slots still open, so I should be good for right now.
Well, I should have everything because I haven't been fighting. So
Yeah.
actually,
So we have
Yeah,
4.
good.
So let's give 1 to Brand and Frodo. You need 1. Rat, you need 1.
I do not.
You sure?
I have a healing spell.
Fair enough. Rat, do you have anything? We can
I'll
give
take all 4.
well we can give one
Holy
to
shit.
Shabina because she only has 1.
Got 4. It's fine.
you don't need it.
I'd like to take and heal her anyway, so you know.
Fair enough.
Thinking on you guys anyway.
Fair enough. Okay.
And I don't care about any of those tools. One of us is a tinkerer, isn't he? The gnome.
Me. That's me. I
Okay.
want both tools. Give me alchemy and tinkering tools before I bite someone's nuts because that's where my
Go right ahead. I don't want them. I don't know what you want to do with them. Really, I'm thinking about taking the smithing just for giggles.
Okay.
Yeah, take them. Yeah.
I'll take them. Why not?
Yeah.
I'll take smithing tools for myself and see what they do.
All right.
son of a bitch.
Enough robbery.
Got it right there. Add. Got it. Jesus, I'm a big heavy bitch. Jesus.
All right, Shabina. It's just enough robbery for now. It's time for bravery, and perhaps later, dancery.
Did you guys check this table? These scrolly thingies? Like, you check this whole
What?
room?
Yeah.
Yep. They
Yeah, we
checked that in
checked
session
that
2.
before, right? Yeah.
Yep. Come on, you can do it.
And where you're standing, that tile is missing because Frodo took that.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I remember that.
Yeah, that's where the marble came from. Okay, so you're all making your way down to the next level, correct?
Yes, please.
Okay. So you all make your way down the next level, and you can hear like commotions of people like panicking. Like they're all in a frenzy. They're all aware of what's been happening above now. Many of them are panicking and want to leave. It doesn't appear that anything has been damaged down here, but they feel like it's only a matter of time before they're had. So a lot of them are leaving before that occurs.
Okay, so who's here and who isn't?
We all are.
No,
We all are, I believe.
no, I mean like the people on the map. Like, is anyone here? Is anyone not here? Is all people on the map still right where they're at?
All the people on the map are still right where they're at, but they're about to leave.
Okay. Let's.
I want to cast prestidigitation to make the red alert sound from Star Trek. You know. And just general sort of like a smoke. You know, and like a laser strobe effect, you know, to increase the air of
Yeah. It's the police.
Hooty hoo! Hooty hoo!
Hooty hoo! Yep. So so you're gonna go ahead and alert them that you are the authorities, and I'm assuming that you're basically arresting them.
That's what they said. I don't want to do that. I just want to alert thing and to increase the level of panic.
Oh, okay, you gotcha.
Just cause more chaos.
Okay. So you'll see some of these guards try to run past you. They're coming this way, and then meanwhile you can't see it, but then you can hear that there's like a commotion happening further down the halls on both sides.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk right past them.
I'm drawn to the commotion. I love the nightlife. I like to boogie.
Let's go.
Okay.
And
you can see that all these guards are running past you. They're all trying to escape.
I step out of their way, you know.
You can see some researchers here. They're like huddled around tables. They're like trying to collect their documents and and it seems like some folders, some notes of some sort. And like as they're doing this, they're accidentally knocking over like flasks and burners and all sorts of alchemical devices. Seems like they're recovering the documents as well as destroying whatever they can down here.
No! Stop them immediately! In the name of
Let's record them.
They all turn their attention towards you, and they back up towards the walls, in fear. Who are you?
I am justice. I am the law. I am the barrier between right people and scum like you. Slowly place all of the evidence on these tables and back away.
Please, they're gonna kill me. I can't do that.
So, I will kill you if you do not listen right now. And I come close, I stoop down, and I take his shoelaces and I tie them together.
As you do this, he thinks that you're going to attack him, but then he sees that you've tied his shoelaces together, but it is already too late. You notice that there is a very long, damp stain extending down one of the pants of his legs.
Yes.
I know that smell. It's the smell of fear. Fear of justice.
He tries to run away, but he just trips over himself, and now he's laying on the ground.
That was the good call, Shabina. Oros, contain the other one. Make sure he doesn't burn any more of the stuff.
Okay, I'll tie his shoelaces together too. I'll tie his shoelaces.
He's blubbering and crying as you're tying his shoelaces together. He's like, oh, I know what to do. I'm sorry, and he's laying on the ground now. He's.
Damn right, you're sorry. You're sorry now that the light of justice is shining down on you, and you shall scamper like the cockroach you are.
Take everything from him. We'll take everything.
Totally. We have to secure all this evidence.
Yep.
I have rope to detain them. I have a ton of rope.
Okay.
What do I have in here?
Levi has his tools. He needs his tools.
Yeah, I need my tools.
I have weird stuff.
So as this is all happening, as you're detaining all of the researchers, EJ is currently unlocking all the cells with quick efficiency. She's popping every single cell open. And you can see that all the children are coming into the hall, some in better condition than others, but all of them still able to walk as they manage to get over to the main hall.
There we go.
Okay.
Now that we've detained these fools, we have to cover the east wing.
Mm-hmm.
Come along, everyone. Work as a well-oiled machine.
Okay, Oros and EJ's got these two up here, up at north. Shabina's got somebody over here. Ooh.
There's more suspects.
I'm on you.
For perps.
Mm-hmm.
For people ready to be justiced.
Justiced.
Okay, so we took everything from these guys down here, right?
We
In the middle.
At first, the researchers. At first, the researchers only see Oros and EJ as they walk in, and for a moment it seems like they're about to put up a fight. But then they see Brand come in from around the corner, like in his bronze armor, and kind of lunking forward, followed by a small gnome. And then they both look at each other, and then they just quietly lay down on the ground.
Yes.
We tied them up as well.
Okay, and take every bit of info we can get off out of any of them. I want to run their pockets.
Okay, sure thing. Shabina,
I want in their pockets as well.
Shabina, you are looking for info here, correct?
Ooh.
Okay. Shabina. Ooh. Okay. Interesting.
Fight him.
You know what, rogue.
So
kick his ass.
So Shabina, for a moment, would you mind hopping into secret with me?
Ooh.
Gonna get secret.
I think he's gonna put them.
Okay, so Shabina, as you are next to the cell, you see this researcher here, and you can see that he's trying to quickly lock up this cell door, and you see that somebody is inside. He has his back turned towards you. Are you looking into the cell?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. So as you're looking into the cell, you can see that there are multiple bodies in here. That there is nothing but red and brown and sinew all over the floors and walls, and you can see that the researcher is bracing the door, and that there is one final individual still moving around inside. You see his eyes are void, just black, with 9 white orbs oscillating around in circles within his eyes, and it's trying to open the door, and the researcher is bracing it, and finally locks it, preventing this prisoner from escaping. And you could just see this individual just raging towards the door, slamming its arms against the bars before giving up, and it suddenly just clambers against the wall. It runs its body all over the place, slamming into any surface as it screams out in pain. It's in an absolute fury before it slowly comes up to a wall and begins smashing its face into the wall again and again and again. Bits of gore, of bone and skin come rubbing off against the surface before finally the body falls onto its back, joining the rest.
Okay.
What do you do?
Okay, so the researcher doesn't realize I'm behind him.
Yep, the researcher does not realize you're behind him at this time. He's occupied trying to keep that, whatever that was, from getting out.
Can I, like, sneak tie him up?
Yes, you can go ahead and sneak tie him up if you'd like. Go ahead and try sleight of hand to apprehend him.
Sleight of hand, okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So he notices as you try to wrap the rope around his wrist, and he kind of like he backs away for a moment, his back up against the door, and he looks at you. He doesn't resist, but he looks at you in fear. He's like, "Who are you?"
I'm with the police.
Please, I was just doing what they were telling me to. I didn't think this would happen.
Well, I'm a witness, and I've got some questions.
I'll answer any questions you have, please. Please, stop forcing me. I have a family.
Yeah, that doesn't mean much to me. What happened to him? Why is he like that?
That is what we've been researching on. That's what happens to people that take concentrated Bliss. We were trying to find a way to control it, but that's always the result. And he like gestures his head, like he nods towards like the room with bodies that have essentially self-destructed.
Interesting. And how much of a dose did you give them?
The doses that we gave them were mostly tenfold of what has been being passed around on the streets. We've been working on it more down below.
Oh, you mean in that lab?
Yes.
So, who put you up to this? Professor Godon?
Professor Godon is just another one of the help. I mean, yes, he's far smarter than most of us here, but he's just another pawn, just like the rest of us. Vix, even. Where it is, he's just some lapdog for somebody else. I have no idea who.
Interesting. I don't think I have any more questions, I'm not gonna lie.
That's okay. But he just finishes off and says, apparently Godon just steals ideas from just someone far smarter. I guess that's what we all do, right? Just steal ideas from others. Apparently he's been getting some help from the magic school in Rubica. That's where some of our shipments go.
Interesting.
And that's all he says. He's trembling. He's trembling in fear right now. On a closer inspection, roll me an insight check.
Insight. Okay. Oh, it was on a 17.
No. With your insight check, you don't noticing other than he's trembling in fear and like he slowly slides against the door down into a sitting position.
Okay. I want to let him go. But I want to let him know to never come back.
Thank you. And he like politely like nods and he slides past you. He's still trembling, and he makes his way out, fleeing with the others.
Okay.
Okay. And now we can return back to the rest of the party.
I was worried when I saw that 8. I was like, I don't know about this.
All right. And we're back.
But yeah, my point is, I don't see other children, so there's no other children, right? We're technically, PJ feels fulfilled. She's like, all right. She only went.
Well, to be fair though,
Uh-huh.
PJ doesn't see all that stuff on the eastern side. She doesn't know that there aren't children yet. We have to be thorough.
Wait, are you talking? Oh, eastern side. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Fuck. That means she has.
Sabina has trauma and information. Please type it.
I have trauma and information.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Oh, I wake up from my nap and I'm like, oh, let's figure out the rest of this situation.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, so
Okay.
little children, they can follow us or what?
Well, I mean, you kind of went that way. We didn't choose that way.
Yeah. So
Yeah, she's just following along. I freed the children, so.
If you put my icon through walls and stuff, like I always walk them through where they're supposed to go if I can.
Okay, wait a second. Wait, what did we get from all these scientists or whatever they were?
So from the scientists, you get as many documents as you can recover. So you can just note series of documents, and then just note that it's from the underground facility.
Okay. Okay. Hello, everyone.
Yeah, it seems like there's quite a bit there.
Okay.
Quite a bit of jargon. Those of you who are of the arcane variant, if you are a bard, sorcerer, or wizard, etc., go ahead and roll me Arcana checks if you are to check.
Absolutely. Oh, yes, I will. Yes, sir. Here you go.
I want to know how we didn't trigger the unicorns over here. I'm so confused. Oh! Go! Pyro. Nice, Pyro.
Yeah!
Okay. So, Oros, with your Arcana check, you uncover the following as you're... Oh, and Frodo.
Oh, nice.
So, you uncover the following as you two observe the documents now, looking through the evidence properly. You note that they were documenting and researching on Bless addicts down here. They were kidnapping them from the streets, from the tavern above, as well as taking children for some reason, but they were testing them all with concentrated Bliss. And you can see that there's a list of numbers followed by the words saying insufficient, deceased, insufficient, deceased, self-destruct, deceased, as you go down the line. And then finally you come to a final series of numbers. I'm going to go ahead and type in the series here for you. You see this series of numbers written at the very bottom, and it reads successful. As you read further into the documents, you note that much of the research discusses concentrated Bless and its potential uses for superior creatures of the realm, of any race, whether it be human, variant human, half elf, orc, whatever it may be, that there is potential there for individuals to be far beyond what they could possibly be with their own means. Essentially, they were testing Bless as a potential enhancement drug down here on their unsuspecting subjects. However, you can read further that it mentions self-destruction is what they describe it as.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. others have tried to bottle my machismo, and they can't handle it. I see these subjects have all self-destructed because they can't handle being the brand.
And so...
You watched it happen? Oh.
Shabina watched it happen. You note a foul odor towards the northeast now as you got closer to Shabina.
Oh, lovely.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hello.
Smells like the opposite of justice in here.
Okay, everyone forward. Boom, 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 boom,
Like
boom.
crime.
Does anyone look in? Does anyone look into the cell here as you're passing by?
Yeah, I'll go in.
I was gonna say, EJ knows better than to do any of that.
Okay.
I'll go look around. I'm stupid.
Sweet.
Shabina warns you not to walk in.
I'm gonna ask why. Ooh.
There's some things you can never unsee. Oh, I don't know if they're fully dead. Holy fuck, that's dark.
Yeah.
Going in there?
Yep. I'm gonna keep going with this. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck. I got nothing to lose. Why not? Let's do it.
Oh shit.
You gonna
Okay.
try to help him and save him? You want to heal him?
So
I killed myself.
So you walk into the room and you see several bodies, 6, 7, 8, you're not sure, but they are covered in blood. Some of it is aged and browned. You see many of their faces and their heads caved in from the tops to sides. Their faces are indiscernible. And there is sinew and gore all over the walls and the ceiling, smattered everywhere. You see that the most recent one, there's still blood gushing from their caved-in face, and followed by fresh blood dripping from the wall adjacent to them. Sinew, not snoo.
Oh, never, it was never snoo. It's never snoo.
It's Fishy's favorite sinew.
There's nothing in this room for me. I'm gonna leave. I will leave the room. Yep. No one go in the rooms.
Are there guards down here? These guys are still over here, or what?
You hear sobbing further down the hall.
Oh, let's go towards the plot then.
Yeah.
Not this hobby.
Because Brand did point out we don't know what's in the rooms. Oh wait, we're going in that room with that dude? I don't like that dude. No, screw you guys. I'm tucking you up.
I heard sobbing over here.
You go right ahead and go in that room.
Quit crying and start your talking.
This is a mistake. This is a complete mistake. This is a mistake. He's just curled up, like he's in the fetal position. His head is tucked in between, like his elbows. His arms are draped over his head.
Hold on, Shabina needs hugs. You look like you could use hugs too.
Is Shabina hugging the guard?
Yeah, let's all hug the guard.
That's hilarious.
I'll do it.
Okay, roll me a...
Oh.
You're about to get some disease.
Maybe.
Roll me a charisma check.
A charisma check?
Yep, and roll it at advantage.
A charisma check, or wait, which one is that? Is that the top one?
Yeah, the top one. This is for Shabina, who is hugging the guard.
Oh, never mind then.
No, one more. Oh, no.
Oh, luckily that was Oros. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm fine.
That's okay. He got it out of the way for you. There you go.
Okay, one more for shits and giggles. Who knows? Maybe he'll nat 20.
I love shits and giggles.
That's an advantage when it does all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait. Oh, when it does that. Oh, I see. I got you. Okay, awesome. So you rolled a 19, and with your 19 charisma, you see that like he kind of like freezes up. He tenses up a little bit, and then he like calms down. and like he like looks over at Shabina, and to him, Shabina looks like a child. And at this point, he's kind of dulled his senses to the children that he's like guarded and kept captive down here, and he assumes that you are one of the children and now freed, as the authorities have now taken over. And he's like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
No!
I was just doing what I was told. I didn't think it would be all this.
Oh my god. Amazing.
No. He curls back up and like he starts to like shut down again.
All right. Be easy on him, Shabina. Be easy on him. He was just following orders. I love order. It's the highest, most important thing.
Oh shit.
Yes, whose orders? Indeed?
Ooh, that's good. That's a good question.
We were just... It's not be done or fix those lapdogs. We were getting higher orders from someone else.
Did you ever see the higher up? Did you ever see their communications?
No, I've never seen them myself, but I was eavesdropping on Vix and Denton once. They mentioned a man named Good something. I don't remember, but they mentioned that he was someone from the magic school in Rubica.
The guildmaster?
No, he's from the academy. I don't know, maybe some professor.
Professor Good something. Yes, magic school. What more do you know about that?
The magic school. And at this point, like, as you ask us and Shabina asked for him to draw a map, he draws a very crude, shaky map on some parchment for you. Like, his hand is like, he cannot keep it still, even for the life of him. But he manages to draw you directions in a map to how to get to the magic school. I don't really know much other than it floats on a singular island to the east from here. There's a gigantic bridge that leads to it. It looks very large and strange. Can't miss it.
Ooh. Magic school.
Alright. Listen here, buddy. You've proven that you have a soul, you have a conscience. If I let you go, you promise to, keep your ear out. Tell me a little bit more information. Try to understand some things.
Shabina, do you try to stab him at this time?
Jesus!
No, Shabina. No.
One thing at a time here. One thing at a time. No, Shabina. No. Oh, you're not gonna win it. You're not gonna win against a strength test against Shabina. I mean Brand.
This is never done. Crime never takes a break. It's a 24/7 type of gig.
Trust me, I've went against Brand like 3 times now, and I've lost every round.
Would you two like to make opposing rolls?
Oh,
Yes,
please,
that's
please
what we
do,
want.
please do, please. I want to see.
I'm into it.
Okay. Go ahead and give me... so, it's going to be... let's say it is... Shabina's dexterity saving throw versus Brand's athletics.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Ooh, hidden variant. Oh, come on, everyone. Come on, Shabina.
Oh shit.
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Yeah, I was about to say, never mind. Shabina, I was about to say, I think it's already over.
Those are fair
Sorry.
rolls. I had a feeling that they were both +5. So it's the best of both, so you're both competing against each other. It was 17, but rolled over. No! Unfortunately, you rolled a 15. Shabina, with a blink of an eye, you take your dagger out and you try to bury it right into his this guard's neck. But as you do so, Bran reaches out and grabs the blade, and just like with a vice grip, stopping you from stabbing him. And the guard yelps, and he starts to back away up into the wall, seeing this. The blade just being like a mere inch away from him. Bran stops it just in time.
Yes, the blades of justice are sharp indeed. It is just dangling above your face like Damocles. I'm sure you get the reference. Anyways, you understand, if you don't do what we tell you, I might just let this little one have at you with that little knife. I think she might be upset about these experiments you were performing.
Please, I'll never do this again, please. And now he's hobbling, his face is against the ground, he's hobbling on his hands and knees.
I roll my eyes and I'm like, just pull yourself together. We need information from you. If you're not useful, we might just end you.
Please, I don't know any more than that. What could I tell you?
You will learn more than that.
Oh God.
Okay.
Alright, now beat it.
Wait.
Oh, word.
Hold on.
Yes.
2 things. What's your name?
My name is my name is Grin. G-R-I-N.
Run your pockets. Empty your pockets.
Grimly, if you will.
I will not, and I never would. Alright, Grim. Get yourself a room at a night in paradise.
I want whatever's in his pockets.
Yeah, you can keep all that spare cash.
I'm gonna rob him.
He lets you run his pockets. He is completely at your mercy.
Yeah.
Right, get a room there. Establish yourself in the criminal underbelly of Rubica, and then report regularly.
Okay. You got it, sir. As you run his pockets, he says, please, you can take whatever you want, Satyr, but may I have but a few silver to get a room?
I'm not worried about your gold. I want to see what else you got on you. Your gold, your silver. I'm not worried about your money.
He lets you take his possessions. So, you note that these guards are actually pretty well equipped. You notice that he has studded leathers. Well, actually, do you have studded leathers already?
No.
Okay. So then he's
wearing,
he's wearing studded leathers. He has just regular daggers at his sides. He also seems to have a couple of strange coins. They're similar. You've seen these before. They're 2 silver coins with strange hand symbols on them.
What are these now?
You don't know? You're an officer on this case, right?
Hey, we're the one asking questions here.
Those are Manos coins, sir.
And what do they do?
Those are...
You go up to any member of the Manos. They're mostly children. They follow orders to some unknown information broker. They're kind of an intelligence organization. You can use these to gain favors from them. The higher the quality, the bigger favor you can ask.
I'll take all of the Manos coins, and I'll give him the it in silver.
Manos like hand.
Yep.
Right. I get it
Yep.
now. Anos Locos.
So how many am I out? So how many?
You have 2 silver Monos coins.
Okay. So I'll give him back 2 silver.
Okay.
I'll give him back 2 silver.
And then he flees back upstairs to a 9 paradise, following orders once again.
So those guards. Let's deal with these fuckers over here. Why are you lingering?
So
What's happening?
you see these two. They're like they're huddled together, and you see that their eyes are just jet black, similar to the Bliss effect that you've seen before. 9 white dots oscillating in their eyes, and like all of a sudden you can kind of see that their bodies, like their limbs, kind of lurch around. They move around uncontrollably as they start to growl.
Oh.
Brand, do not open that door. If you listen to one piece of advice in my life, do not open that damn door.
Open the door.
Open the door, Brand.
Right.
I am.
Your partner will tell you.
Oh, you are on your own if you open that door. I will be upstairs in Nine Paradise.
Alright, don't give me any lectures. Calm down. Let's just move along.
Thank you, Brand. Thank you.
Oris, as you're about to walk away from this door, you kind of peek in, and their black eyes lock with yours as they go, "Rah!" And they both charge towards the door, and they both try to punch the door at the same time, and you see massive dents in the shapes of fists just come through, not quite breaching the door, but enough to bend it and completely out of shape. You can see the imprints of their individual knuckles as they try to punch the door, followed just by dunk, 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 dunk. The door stays intact.
Let's just leave that the way it is. Nope. I'm just going to keep it moving.
I'll check it out.
Oh god.
I'll hobble up and check.
Oh god, Wait, who's this guy? Who's this freaking guy?
Oh, my bad. Here, let me get rid of that one. That one is gone. Boop.
Okay, I was like, who's that guy?
That
Wait a
one's
second. Okay, I was like, wait a second.
So, Shabina, you're inspecting the room?
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Are you opening the door, or are you just looking through the grate? Okay. And as you're doing this, EJ, you inspect the rest of the rooms, and you just see random trash, hay bales, and just like matted pillows and blankets and the like, dirtied bathrooms, with random specks of blood in strange places. Okay.
Alright, fine. I'm like, I want to really investigate. We're good. I think I get the idea. We're moving on.
I'm sorry, there's not much else in here.
Yeah, no, I get it.
You think we're gonna leave in a second? Wait, let Shabina get her way, and then I don't think we'll be leaving anytime soon.
Oh no. Their eyes are just like the other guys that you saw earlier down this hall.
Can we help them, do you think?
No.
No, we're leaving them alone.
They are still alive for now.
Shoot them through the door. Shoot them in the face.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yes, they're aggressive. They're punching the door currently at this time.
Oh,
you can actually hear the crack of bone as they relentlessly punch the door.
Subdue them. And I have electricity that could double as a taser. I'm going to use my... I don't need anyone's permission. I've been through this paperwork before.
Oh, here we go. Okay, let's all gather on the door and watch this.
However, EJ, are you actually standing in this room, or are you just like moving the token around?
No, I wanted to check out both these rooms. So this one,
okay. Jesus.
This one.
Roll me an investigation check.
Finally.
EJ's gonna figure it out one way or another.
Oh, fuckity fuck.
That's the only hay bale there, so you can actually roll that at advantage. You're basically just like tossing the hay around. You're like thoroughly checking it. You're not like trying to like daintily.
Yeah, I'm getting a little agitated. I don't know what I want, but I'm in search for something, so.
Find that needle.
Yeah, you do it. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want to find that fucking needle in the haystack.
Okay.
Woo! I got a 16 armor class. Woo!
Ooh, nice. Good investigation. All right.
All right.
So as you're like tossing the hay around, you're like, come on, there has to be more here. And you're tossing it around. You feel a piece of metal like slip through your fingers as you're tossing hay over, and it goes over your shoulder. It clambers against the wall before landing on the floor. And you turn around, you look down, and you see that it is a strange iron key with the impression of a skull as the handle at the end.
Perfect. I take that key and I flip it in my pocket.
Okay.
So you said it was a silver
It's
skull key?
It's an iron key with a skull at
Iron
the end.
key. Thank you.
Ooh.
Give me a history check as you're putting away this key.
I thought about that, but I'm glad you pointed it out. I thought about it and then didn't ask for it.
I forgot about history checks. Jesus, history's interesting.
I normally do history checks, and then I stop because whatever.
I don't think I've ever done a history check on any item ever.
Do you share this with the party?
I
that
like
you've
them.
discovered?
They're used to. Yeah.
Okay. Does anyone else want to do a history check on this key?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, I want to.
Okay.
Is that
Go
Brett?
for it.
I'll let Oros. Oros can come. I'll let
Yeah. Thank you for letting me come. Here you go. There you go. There's something a little bit.
Where is Brett?
I don't know where I'm at. Where am I at?
Pretty sure
By the
I've been
way,
muted this whole time.
Oh,
you might have been.
Oh,
shit.
I was like, you're really quiet, dude.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
like, is
I'm
everyone just
being a history check
ignoring
on-
me? But yeah, okay.
That's what
Oh,
I'm
God.
thinking the whole thing.
Yeah.
I'll never ignore you, Mouse. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Where you were at some point.
I require validation, god damn it.
You
Thank
do.
you.
You do, and you deserve
Oh.
validation, and you deserve every inch of it.
Brett. Hey,
You lovely.
I got an idea for validation. Hey, Brett.
History check.
What should we do with these crazy people over here? We need to keep them.
No.
Days.
Oh, we will. Frodo, I think just took care of that problem.
Yeah.
Oh, did he incapacitate them?
Well,
I
he
did taser them, yes.
yeah, he just thunderwaved all of them. So I mean,
Are you
yeah.
doing this non-lethally?
Yes.
Ooh, Shabina, good history check.
Okay. One moment, please.
Okay.
Yay,
looks
Shabina.
that problem has been solved.
Yeah, no, myself,
Non-lethally.
screw them, I guess.
And then, like,
Wow, and a plus 0 too.
away the whole time, and so I'm like, Brett must be like, I thought you fell asleep at the chair or something like that.
I did too. I feel bad. I mean, because I asked at one point too. I was like, "What does your partner think of that?" Expecting like Brett to like chime up. I'm like,
Wait,
"Just be quiet."
I was just chiming.
Can we all know something? I just want to know something real quick. EJ has a plus 30 history. She got a 5. I got a plus 1. I got 12. Shabina has a 0, and she got 16. What
I
in
know,
the
She's
what in the
like
crap?
that, dude. So,
What the crap, man?
So, Shabina, as a rogue, a well-accomplished rogue at that,
Bye-bye.
you know a little bit. I'm sorry.
Oh, it wasn't me.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
So, in your travels, you have encountered some of these. You never used one yourself, but you have seen these around in dens of thieves and in rogue circles. This is a skeleton key. It is a one-use item. It will unlock any lock of your choice. It is basically a key that will unlock any lock, literally any lock. But then once it unlocks the door, it will then disintegrate and disappear.
What about this area down here? I want to explicitly explore this area.
This area here, go ahead and enroll me an investigation check.
I will roll. but I will not roll well.
Yeah. And while you're working on that roll, Frodo, as you try to cast your what spell is this?
Thunderwave.
Your thunder wave into the room, crackles of light and thunderclap, bang! As light fills the room, you see them just stand there. Their bodies contorting and twisting in unforeseen ways. They're unaffected by this lightning. You can see that the smoke is just coming off of their skin, now raw and red, bloodied in places, but they still stare at you, eyes locked, and now they start to swing at each other, the walls, the door. They attack everything indiscriminately. You see that certain walls towards the back are chipped away, crack, as stone begins to just fall apart as they punch at the walls. They punch at the floors. Tiles are flying all over the place. Blood begins to spread all over the room as they start to self-destruct.
I've been here before. Sometimes the big boys, they just need two. Should I,
Well.
should I shoot them again?
I mean, rely on your instinct. You know?
My instincts say spells are expensive.
So, EJ,
are the civilians worth saving?
EJ, roll insight, and Shabina, roll deception.
Have we checked this room right here?
Good insight.
Right
Yep.
around here.
I was
Yeah.
like, my character knows. Like, it doesn't matter if she doesn't tell me, but I will know at least that she's lying. Like, I know that one. No, deception, because you're trying to deceive me.
Yeah, you're trying to like lie to her about it. You're not trying to convince
Yeah.
her that the key. Or,
Ooh,
exactly.
that's rough. That's rough right there.
Welcome to the Rogue League.
So as to
man.
you're both quite familiar with the game of deception and and persuasion.
Sorry.
And EJ sees right through your lie.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that's fine. I could. I just could. HB.
Hurry back.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Partner.
Whatchamacallit. So I just take my key back. If she wants to do that, I'll just always know when she's lying. Like, I could tell.
Yeah.
If you want to keep that as a thing to know when I know you're lying, or you could try and tell me the truth. Up to you. You want to gain my trust a little bit so that you could try to lie to me at
Fight.
time?
No. See what you did. See,
It's a gaining trust thing. So it's
no,
trust
see
thing.
what you do, Shabina, is you just steal the fucking key from her.
I can imagine
Yeah, she
EJ
can
and
also try
Shabina
to
as
steal
like
it
a
later.
detective duo.
That's what I
Yeah.
do. I stole like from freaking Brett when I wanted it, or not Brett, but Brand. I stole a flute when I wanted it. I took that fucking flute.
Be right back. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna go get some food. I'm fucking starving.
Actually, you know what? Before I forget, let's talk about this real quick. So it's 5:45. Normally we'd have 15 minutes left in our usual scheduled time, but we can extend it further if you are all willing and want to do so.
Yes. Oh, come on. There you go. Thank you.
Okay. So as players, if you want to go ahead and vote to continue on for a little bit longer, like let's say like 30 minutes to an hour, we can do so. 1 for yes, you're in. 0 for no, you're not. And
Okay, so-
I'll be right back.
1.
Yeah, I was gonna do that.
Let's be it could be either 1 or 2.
Okay, I'm gonna go get me a. I'm gonna go make a sandwich.
Yeah, I'm hungry. Bye, break.
Have a snackage? Sure.
Ooh, pots. That's what I can use.
Brett, you here?
I just got back.
Okay. I will say that's the disadvantage. Like, it used to be when we did the video, when you were talking, we could see you talking, so we'd be like, Brett, you're on mute. Brett, you're on mute. And we haven't had to do that in a while.
It's my problem is that I snack a lot during, and
Right.
during snackage I lift the thing up. You know?
Exactly. I just have to remember to myself, if you're being quiet for too long, something's wrong. It's like
So I was actually quite enjoying Bran's monologuing this time, to be fair. So I was a bit quiet anyway.
Engrossed in it.
Yeah,
So you really are doing live then? You're not doing Frozen for the pet? You're doing live bats or whatever?
No, Frozen.
Oh, you are doing Frozen. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It was just a little bit tricky. She didn't eat immediately, so that's why I was a little bit late tonight. Just waving it in front of her face.
Okay.
So she took it eventually.
All right.
Like, you can't trick me with that dead thing.
I am back.
Yeah, I had to warm it up a bit more.
Welcome back.
Thank you. All right. So, what did we decide?
We did that someone's making a sandwich.
Yeah, I just made a sandwich.
Oh, nice. Okay. So Brett, what do you think? Are you down for staying for like 30 minutes to an hour? Past time?
I can stay for about 30 minutes. That's no problem.
Okay. So then, let's see. So right now it is 5:49 right now. So then we'll go ahead and end around 6:30. So 41 minutes from now. Sound good to everybody?
Yeah, that works.
All right. Sounds good.
I still have beer, so yeah.
All right. So where were we? Oh, right. Let's see. Bran was investigating down here. Let's see. Is Bran here?
No, that's what they're doing. Is it's snack and sandwich break for 5 minutes.
I got you.
Yeah. So hopefully they all say they're back when they're back. We know what to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Alright, I end up disappearing for
It's
like
a
15
partner.
minutes. Okay.
Just went to get you a
Yeah,
sandwich.
it does sound like.
Yeah. Who's your favorite? PB&J, and the J stands for justice.
J stands for justice. Nice.
I like a BLT, where the B stands for bless.
Not boobies. Oh well.
I'm an addict, you know. Priorities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Priority.
BLT. Bless, labia, and titties.
And then titties, yeah.
That's better.
That's gotta be a
Alright,
big slice of
you pay
bread.
attention.
That's what he does in his morning prayers to knock every morning, you know. Blessed be thy name, and to the bless, and the titties, and the labia.
The way you just disappointedly say labia.
And the labia.
No more
I guess
bless.
they
Everyone's
come along
banned.
too.
Everyone's banned from doing drugs. No more drugs. This is a clean Christian Minecraft server.
You're gonna take my bless when you pry it from my cold, dead hand.
Just pile up.
Ooh.
Oh, by the way, I got like a 9 on my investigation in this kitchen area. That's pretty good, right?
You don't notice anything other than like ordinary kitchen implements, a sink full of dishes, and that's basically it.
Yeah, 9s are brilliant.
All right. And so, what do you all do?
Wait, what are we doing?
So you did some investigations. You found a skeleton key down here.
Yeah.
In the kitchen. Didn't find anything of note.
Okay.
And you have observed that the 2 captives here are beginning to self-destruct.
Yep. I'm following Mr. Brand over here. I'm just gonna keep it moving.
Oh, 1 second. I got called away. 1 second.
Okay. I'm gonna eat a sandwich.
Ooh, sandwich sounds good.
What kind of sandwich did you make?
I got like 3 pieces of bread and a peanut butter jelly sandwich.
Nice. Another PBJ.
I think that my priorities are and will be delivering the children to the mayor. And then we need to have a huddle, I think, as a team. And I'm not going to use my character's voice. That's how you know how serious it is, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Tell Mayor
us.
said to deal with the children down here. And he said to keep our nose out of any other business. So, he wants us to save the children, but should we keep this info to ourselves? Like, should we just not mention that at all? Did we say that they managed to destroy it all?
Destroy what?
We have
I just jumped in.
Okay, so the mayor said, look into the children abduction situation. And he said to keep our nose out of any other business. I guess the information we have is right along. Let's give everything to the mayor.
Why not?
Okay. And then if he tells us what to keep quiet on, we'll listen to him for now. I think he's corrupt. And
right.
He might be, I don't know, an obstacle. Yeah.
You're all in the government, so you're all corrupt.
Yeah. But if he knows that we know that the children are connected to the drugs, then will he just take us off the case?
Oh, we might want to be careful with our words then.
Okay. All right. So then you're all...
Let's go with the mayor then. Yeah, that's okay. Let's do it.
Sweet.
Okay. So you all, you will, one moment. Go ahead and change music. So you all return back up to the surface. Children are coming out from underneath the rock hidden path, as well as from behind the bar. The bartender is trying to make heads or tails of this, wait, what's all this? But all the children are scrambling over the bar and escaping to the outside, followed by researchers and guards and the like. It's almost as if a clown car of individuals are pouring out from the trapdoor, and as well as behind Night Paradise. You make your way through the streets, evidence in your packs and knowledge on your minds of things that maybe you shouldn't have seen. You make your way over to the mayor's house to make your report. Rather than having to wait at the gates, as soon as you reach them, the gates swing open. No one seems to be around. With each and every step, the illumination of teal lights glow as the fancy remnant lights trace your paths as you make your way to the door. Creak! The large wooden doors open for you. And now you can see two series of lines of butlers and maids lining either side of you, as they all have their hands clasped together, and they all give you polite nods in unison as they lead you to the mayor's room. You make your way down, a slight unsettled feeling as you make your way towards that door. And you have this large, ornate door followed by a smaller door that you're familiar with that the main butler used, and he's standing right beside it. And he gestures his hand forward towards the door. He says, "Right this way." And the door opens. You all enter, and you see the mayor, his large imposing self, his hands behind his back as he looks out the window. you all enter.
Yeah.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
going.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I mean, we're this far, so.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Is he in his office right now, or is he like just
Yep.
in the room
He's
next to
he's
it?
he's in his office.
Okay.
So you all
Mayor.
enter his office, and the doors come to a shut. Thunk! As you can hear the weight of the door shut behind you. And then he turns around.
What's the mayor's name again?
That's a good point. You've never actually asked the mayor's name because everyone just refers to him as the mayor. But the mayor's name is it's basically.
Is it like in the Powerpuff Girls, where his name is played?
I'm gonna spell it out for you just so that that way
Thank
you know
you.
how to spell it. But his name is Rinwall Grinslow.
John Mayer.
Not John Mayer. It's Rinwall Grinslow is his name.
Mayor Grinslow, greetings. It is I, Brad McNeil, and my team of elite justice warriors.
Oh, you're back. With good news, I hope.
I have only good news, because I bring the news of justice. Here's the deal. We found the children beneath the night in paradise. We have rid of his criminal element. We have scoured the basement of a night in paradise of its scum.
Excellent, excellent. And what did you find down there?
We found exactly what you wanted us to, Mayor.
Which is
Children. It's all about the children.
yes, of course. It's important to keep the future safe.
If I may, Mayor, I would like to speak personally from the heart. Because I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us of how we used to be. Read.
Yes, of course, I agree wholeheartedly. So you just found children down there, correct?
Nonsense. We found guards and criminal scums. We have tied them all up and have brought them to justice.
Perfect. Apprehending the source. I appreciate that, Brand. Maybe you have turned over a new leaf. And
I'm all about leaves and turning over like a pancake, golden brown on each side.
Indeed. You're getting one step closer, Brand. And he reaches into the drawer and he pulls up his badge, and you recognize this badge. This is the badge given to those who are of your previous rank. But he keeps his fingers on top of it, and he says, "You're getting close, Brand. But I'll tell you what. That area that you cleared down there, you were asking for a base of operations, no?
Oh, fuck.
I'll tell you what.
Yes.
You can go ahead and use a Night in Paradise and the underground facility as part of your as your base of operations. As for hiring more manpower, I cannot give that to you, Brand. You already know the reason why. However, if you are to choose to recruit any individuals, you may have them reside there as your base of operations.
Oh, I want Pop Crumbly.
Yes, I need the right to deputize. In fact, I have a couple people in mind immediately. All right, Mayor. It's not that I'm incompetent. It's just that I wonder what you wish of me for the next step.
The next step. So, did you recover any evidence down there? Do you have any leads?
Here's the thing. We have some evidence. We have little leads. We could investigate the magic college. Yes.
The magic college? What do you expect to find there?
Well, goings on and the criminal scummery are connected there with the magic college. I have the notes.
Got a map.
In the notes.
You've got a map from your new daddy. Understood.
Oh my god.
Well then.
Perhaps they were non-binary. Don't judge them.
This is the second.
Well then. Alright. Well, if you have suspicions, then that's more than enough reason to give you a warrant. And he goes around and he grabs a sheet of paper, really a form, and he quickly signs off on it, and he hands it over to you. Here, it's your warrant. No one should question your authority as you walk on to the premises.
Excellent. We'll investigate this university, and we will rid of it of its criminal element. I require nothing further of you, per se. I appreciate your time and your cordiality, Mayor. And I bow and I kneel, and I sort of kind of stoop my way back out the door.
Until next time. And he kind of gives an unsettling wave where his fingers are kind of rolling from left to right.
Oh! I burst my way back in. Oh, there were unforeseen expenses. You don't happen to have a little bit of extra walking around money, yes? We're going to need it going to a magical place.
Walking around money, huh?
Cough it up, man.
I need feed for the horse.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Me?
You know how expensive horse feed is nowadays? There's a war going on, so...
Well, I mean, we have to travel my horse. I'm not walking. I'm a lazy bitch.
Yeah, you have to roll at least a 9 here.
Come on.
Oh my god!
Woo! Brand good for something.
Well, I suppose so. Here. I'm not going to give you any additional, but I will pay some of it forward. Yeah, he behind the desk he grabs a sack of gold. Here. This is about 6,000. And he tosses the sack across the floor and it slides all the way over to your feet.
I grab it as quickly as I possibly can. And I say, yes, understand, Mayor, that the price of justice is worth much more than coin. We will rid the streets of this bless and bring us all to our former glory. God bless Rubica. God bless Initia.
And
That's
as the
a good thing. Good.
as you're all about to leave, he says, "Oh, by the way, deputies, you didn't see anything unsettling down there, did you? I'm sure police work can be quite taxing on the mind."
Nah.
And
Taxes? I never pay those things.
you should not be admitting that to the mayor. And he looks across all of your faces and then finally locks eyes with Shabina as he says this.
Oh.
Do you say anything to Shabina?
She's stunned in silence.
Right? Stare off. They're both staring at each other. She didn't say be right back, right? Because I know she said something about stick the
She
clock.
did say she might disappear for 5 or 10 minutes right around this very time.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did she?
Alex.
she did. She
I'll
said,
play it, Shabina.
Oh, wait. Typing. Hold up.
There she
Wait a
goes.
minute.
Oh,
Oh, it's a BRB. Well, shit.
okay.
Okay, we'll wait.
Okay,
Put it in chat.
cool. Oh, wait.
I want to deputize Pop Crumbly and Robo Dog.
Deputize the Robo Dog. That'd be great.
Absolutely. I want it to be like Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol.
But like so much better.
Paw Patrol.
Absolutely. I don't like. Oh yeah.
I'm feeling
This
it.
is gonna be so much. This is gonna be so good. Like Brandon, like Mouse can be like the hardcore R-rated buddy cop, but me and his dog are gonna be great. Like freaking like E-rated.
Partner, hey Brian, give us some of that gold.
Yeah, slide it over.
Yeah, I need to make some very urgency and very important purchases in the name of justice.
Your justice.
Yeah.
Very well. 1,000 gold piece for each of us.
Woo!
So yeah,
Agreed.
So in that case, I immediately go out and I buy a tailor-made, very, very nice-looking leather jacket.
Totally.
Goes with my attire. And also, I have a new deputy, which is a local prostitute by the name of Nut Gobbler. Come on, Nut Gobbler.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
She's very, very expendable.
Very
She-
expendable. Okay.
Okay, we'll be sure to kill
Yeah.
her first then.
She's like the little canary, little nut goblin canary.
Okay.
Oh, lovely.
Canary in the mines of justice. As we
Oh,
dig
yes.
for more.
Justice.
Every phrase from now on has to end in justice or for the children.
There you go.
Where's the
Acceptable
children?
I believe justice is for the children.
The combo. Yeah. I like how intent the stare is that the mayor and Sabina have just been staring, and we're all just awkwardly standing around.
Violins are like
Staring.
violins are playing in the background. As they're staring each other down. It's been like a couple minutes now at this point as they're staring each other.
He is looking
Redo.
at you. He wants to say
No,
something.
Percy, say it all again.
Oh.
I liked how you hand over. Do the whole thing again.
Oh yes. Well,
All the words.
before we go,
All the words.
I just wanted to ask. Hopefully, you didn't see anything too disturbing down there. Surely, police work is daunting on the mind. And he locks eyes with you, Shabina, as he pans around the room and finally locks eyes with you.
Taxing.
Taxing. My apologies, taxing.
She just answers. She's like, oh, it's probably it's not my first.
Well, I won't pry
Yeah.
into it any further. Keep up the good work. Until next time. And he turns back around, hands behind his back, and he looks back out the window.
I probably won't.
Yeah, I probably won't. He kind of scoffs at that last remark.
Oh.
Do I have permission to commit more crime? Arson? Sorry.
Arson?
What do you mean by more arson? And then he slowly turns back
He means
around.
Some arson.
You know.
But Brand, you can't talk. You just admitted to not paying taxes.
As she says this, she looks over at Brand and says, "What is she talking about, Brand?"
I'm sorry. I'm not entirely certain. Apparently, I have to visit an accountant of some sort. No,
I know a good CPA if you need one.
of course, she's speaking in relative terms. It's a metaphor. You understand? The flame of justice consumes all.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Ships at the harbor. You know,
Yeah, persuasion check.
Along those lines.
You
Jesus.
You got this. Just roll me at least
Oh,
an
please.
11.
You can do this. Do this.
Deception, is it, or persuasion, or what?
You're trying to persuade him that everything is fine.
11 or higher. You can
perfectly fucked.
Unfortunate. Brand.
Oh, this is great.
Maybe the goal is a lot farther than I once thought. And he slides the badge back and like tilts back into the drawer, and he shuts it back. Brand.
This is devastating.
One more chance. Do not make me assign another parole officer to you again.
Oh, no, you would never. You know what happened to the last 4. No, it's not like that. We'll take care of things. We'll clean it up. This is our first mission. It'll come together. We're gelling as a team.
One last chance, Brand. Find the source. Get it done.
Oh, and I scold Shabina. I'm like, why you gotta mention arson all the time? You're always setting things on fire. It's ridiculous.
I wanted to stand there and go, and just play, like, twirl my thumbs, like, that wasn't me.
While they're chatting, could I just try and very stealthily get that badge out the door?
Okay.
Oh.
Roll me a stealth.
Stealthy.
Oh, please. Oh, please.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
Okay. So you make your way. You slither around on the ground. You're able to easily break line of sight with the mayor. And you make your way over the drawer, and you slowly pull the drawer open. And you can see the badge there. Do you take it?
Damn right I do.
Okay.
Oh, God. We're stealing from the mayor.
So you go ahead and you take the badge, and you slither your way back to the rest of your party. His back is still turned.
Just pop it under my hat. So it's,
do you do anything else, like, after you take this? So you've opened up the drawer and you've taken the badge, and you're returning back to your party?
yeah, I'm not doing anything else yet. Not, at least not.
Oh, Jesus.
There, so.
Okay. Understood. And so, you return back to your party, and you all exit, and you all make your way down the long hall, making the long walk, having a lot to think about as you leave his mansion. And now, for just a brief moment, we cut to a scene where the mayor stares out the window, watching as you're all leaving, watching as the soft glow of teal light illuminates your steps, leading up to the gates. And he turns back around to go over to his desk, and he sees an open drawer. And he looks down, and he looks at the contents, and sees a badge missing. He takes a long sigh, and with a slight grin, says, "Interesting." And then, that ends the scene.
Ooh.
Cool. And then I'd just like to, as we leave, I just toss the badge over. So, hey, partner. So, we all deserve a fifth chance.
You always got my back, Mousy. Chewie, you're my favorite. Drinks are on me tonight. Come on, everyone. Let's go get fucked up in our new base. Our new base of operations.
Your new base of
Oi.
operations.
And we all walk off into the sunset.
All walk on into the sunset. Beautiful.
So, okay. Where is the college? Did I say college right? Is it university?
It's like a school, but like you could use all these interchangeably. University, a college, a school,
Nursery.
An academy.
Menagerie.
It's basically like a
Ivy League
for wizards and sorcerers and the like.
It's a library.
But I'll show
I have
you.
another thought. I have another thought. Because you robbed me of my chance because you were building tension as we were coming up that pathway where all those teal lights illuminate, you know?
Yeah.
But it's my time to shine. And I cast Prestidigitation over here in my spells. I love this cantrip, by the way. This is by
really
far
good.
And the tiles light up underneath me. And I give a little bit of a magic show, and you can sort of hear a bass line rolling. Hey, Oros, give me a nice, slow, funky bass line.
Dum, dum, dum. Dum, 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 dum.
Close.
There you go.
She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. I said, don't mind, but what do you mean? I am the one who will dance on the floor in the round. She said, I am the one who will dance on the floor in the round. She told me her name was Billie Jean, and she caused a scene. Every head turned with eyes that dreamed of being the one who will dance on the floor in the round. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who claims that I am the one. The kid is not my son. She says I am the one. The kid is not my son. Thank you.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh my god.
There's something about the way that you do it in that voice that just cracks me the fuck up. It's like the dramatic pauses in between the lines that just like it gets me.
That's so good.
I'm gonna read poetry next time. I'm gonna bust out something, you know.
So what's the party's plan? What's your next move? What do you all do?
Well, okay, so where's the college at? Like Bran said.
Sure, I can show you all just a moment. Here is a map of the southern spine.
Okay.
And if we all here, I'll
come on.
This here is Rubica in this position, and the island that they're referring to is. So you guys were in Port Akron when you were talking to that individual. He said it's out to the east. The island is here. There is a large bridge that expands all the way across the water, and then there is a lone island with a strange building erected upon it. That is the magic school of Rubica.
Huh?
Wait, one more time? I see Rubica. Where are we? Do a circle thingy for me?
So you all.
I hear it.
So you guys are at Port Akron. You guys are once at Port Akron.
Thank you. That's
Interrogating that individual, and he gave you the information about the magic school that was out to the east. The magic school being here, and then when you all turned in the information that you've collected from your investigation so far, you all went back to Rubica, where the mayor's house is. So now, currently, you are all in Rubica, and the magic school is to your north.
Okay.
Damn, we gotta take a boat to get out there?
Nope.
And
Yes,
we just
we
burn the
require
boat
a
we have?
vessel,
No, there's
specifically
a
one that's not on fire.
bridge. No, there's
It
a
wasn't my
bridge.
choice.
And floating above the water, if possible.
That would be ideal, yeah.
Yes.
It absolutely would.
Yeah, but there is a bridge that crosses over from the mainland
Wait.
over to the island.
Oh, there's a
Go back?
bridge! Oh
Show
my
me
god.
that bridge. Where is it? Go back.
Sure, let me show you. The bridge is... One moment while I zip. Okay. So the bridge is roughly along the coast to your northwest. I will draw it out for you. The bridge,
Ooh, here we go.
the bridge
Oh yeah,
Bridge
draw a pretty picture.
definitely not on fire.
is here.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. It's not far from where we're at. We're at Rubica. I mean, potentially it's like a day's travel or something.
Just a few hours, actually, in fact.
Nice.
Okay, everyone on the horse. Everyone get in the cart.
Yeah, if we can take a bridge, then.
Is that
well.
getting in the cart? Shabina
I've
gets
got
on
a-
her donkey. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ty Donkey get the cart.
Prostitute to carry me.
Wait a second. Wait.
What's the prostitute's strength?
I'm pretty. She's got long legs.
Okay.
They're a bit chunky.
Do we want to roll it right now and see what her?
Yeah,
Yes.
sure. Was it just
Oh, I gotta see this.
It's
Roll for legs.
46. I'll let you roll it.
46? Sure.
Do those legs go all the way up?
Legs for days.
Remove the lowest. Okay.
What are the-
Oh my
wow.
god.
They were indeed legs for days.
Okay, so that's 10.
Wasn't astounding 16
Yeah.
So
strength.
she-
Just runs off. It's like,
She
eat my dust, sucker.
she has decent strength. Okay. What race is she?
Oh, bloody hell. She's maybe a giant?
Oh god.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, one moment, please.
Go, no,
Oh,
goblin,
God.
go.
Okay. Alright. So, she has a 10, she has a strength of at least 18. She's of the giant nature. She can easily carry your Lightfoot gnome stature. She puts you up on her shoulders and she begins to walk towards the academy.
Yeah, let's get
a
a...
little deputy badge. Which
I want to feed the horse. You know, I gotta feed my horse anyways.
Yeah, and you have a good point, Shabina. She only has to really carry 13 pounds. Honestly, like if they rolled at least like a 12 strength, I would have been like, yeah, they can carry you all the way there. But like this woman is a beefcake of a woman. Like she's the type of woman that could kick your ass and you wouldn't even be mad about it. And so you all make your way down.
I'm stuck.
And so let's get back to a more cheery note. You've all been rewarded with your goal.
More cheering than hot buff prostitutes, you know?
That's not. Yeah.
The
I
bar
mean, she's
is pretty high there, buddy.
yeah. I mean, this is the best like day on the job she's had so far. You know, being recruited to be a little deputy, to use her legs for things other than, you know, strangling people who want to be strangled. Just, all good.
Okay.
And people who don't.
And so you all travel and make your way over to the bridge. It takes you about an hour to actually get to the beginning of the bridge itself. And you can see this long expanse of bridge, just arches upon arches as it extends all the way forward to an island that you can barely make out in the distance, followed by a large building that blooms out in every direction. You see these strange orbs and spheres and discs of structures that are built off of it as it reaches up into the sky. And
Getting eyes.
you see this as you make your way across. It takes you actually a couple hours to cross this bridge. This bridge is enormous, and as you pass by, you can see people in robes and of strange hats of different races, of half elves, high elves, dragonborn, Asimars. Even you see wings as they fly over the bridge rather than walk along it, crossing over the expanse of water. Others are leisurely walking by. As you walk by, Oros, as you're kind of just like looking around in wonder, like a wing slaps you in the face as an Asimar apologizes. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry. And it continues to walk by. There's quite a few people going back and forth along this bridge.
I'd like to stop one of them.
Stop that Asimar who freaking hit me in the face.
Okay. So you decide to stop one. It seems to be a gnome of some sort. And they stop in their tracks and they look up at you. They have their arms wrapped around their books that seem a little bit too big for them. And they say, yes, may I help you?
Yes, you may. Tell me everything you know about this place.
This, you mean the magic school of Rubica over there?
Yes, what other place would I be talking about? That huge tower over there.
This huge tower. Yes. This is the magic school of Rubica and wizardry. It's home to many prestigious wizards, sorcerers, even some warlocks. It's very inclusive to anyone who is of the magical arts.
Oh, inclusive, like a bunch of hippies, yes? Are you, what's your weed situation? Got me.
Are you talking about dragons, Bane?
Yes.
We're not allowed to do that here, sir.
You seem honest.
Coward.
When was this college founded?
You're looking for the dean? Are you talking about Dean and Professor John Goodwin?
Yes, Professor Goodwin. That's the one.
Well, I'm quite in a hurry, but if you go over to the first floor of the building, inside there should be someone who's able to help you. I'm sorry that I couldn't be more help. And he starts to work his way past you all. And he.
I want to flip him I want to flip him about like 5 gold coins.
Yeah, that's nice. And that whole scene in my head, you know, I actually had picked him up. You know,
like hey, I gotta talk to you for a second.
Wait, sir, please put me down.
No. Never mind. Okay, so he was on his way somewhere. Oh, Shabine is typing now.
Oh, great, Daddy Dean.
You're gonna burn down the school for sure.
Daddy Dean. So,
tell me, where are you headed?
I'm heading back to my dorm room.
Point it out to me.
Well, it's on the other side of the bridge. You see, first years don't get to stay in the actual magic school itself. There are dorms in there. The first years stay in the provided housing on the other side.
Okay, so I chuck him in that direction to the other side of the bridge.
Jesus!
And his body flies.
He said he was in a rush, so we're saving him some time.
Well, at least I gave him that 5 gold for a lift.
So his body flies through the air, and he screams at the top of his lungs, "Ah!" And he's like, he's flying over people's heads. They all look up and they see that he's being thrown. And you throw him roll me in athletics.
I will.
Oh.
Throw the dice and dance the dance.
Throw the dice.
God damn it.
Wow.
So you
really?
throw him like maybe like 5 to 10 feet. He doesn't go very far, but quick as he would throw him, a broom comes by and catches him mid-air, as he then begins to fly further away from you before landing right next to a fellow student, who then takes the broom back.
Yes, this place is magical. I feel its quaint nature.
I want to go talk to that person.
Yep, you want to talk to the person with the broom?
Yeah, I want to talk to broom person.
Okay. So you walk up to the broom person. She's quite tall, like about like 5'10", 5'11". She's a human female. She wears a large purple witch hat, as well as magical garbs. You notice that there in the threading there is this very faint teal glow on her clothes.
I want to get all excited and go like, "Is that Remnant?"
You seem to be quite observant. Yes, I made this myself. My garments are laid in with pure remnant. Well, not all of it, but the threading itself provides pretty good protection, if I do say so myself.
That's
Well, yeah, I bet. How much that run you?
Oh, well, I made it myself, so the cost of materials, I'm not sure. If I had to guess, maybe 3,000 gold? Give or
Oh,
take.
that's not bad. That's not terrible.
Whoa!
Who's got the stone at this point? Is it
That's a
still,
lot.
It's in the locket.
Who's got the stone? Shabina has the stone right now.
Yeah. The big Shabina is standing.
I want to ask her about the broom. And I want to apologize about Brand. I was like, I'm sorry about my big, giant friend who doesn't understand the world.
You talk about me? No, Goblin. No, don't.
Keep your brood of a friend in check.
I'm trying. It's not that easy. I'm ever trying, but I do apologize.
And then the small gnome, he sticks out his tongue at you and at Brand, and he starts to run off towards his dorms across the bridge. It's like, okay, well, if you don't have any more questions, I too am in a bit of a hurry.
Oh yes, I understand completely. Excuse me.
I want to flash my badge and just say, man, badge.
She gives a polite nod and goes along her way.
But here comes friggin' Milky.
Yeah, Mouse flashed his badge and said, "What now?"
And her eyes widen a bit. Yes, officer.
Yeah. It's come to our attention. Strange things going on.
What do you mean by strange things? Sorry, Brett. Can you speak up? I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Yeah, sure. Things of the criminal kind.
Well, I mean, this is a place of learning. I don't know of any crime. I've never heard of anything wrong happening.
Insight check.
Go ahead and roll your insight.
Jesus, we can't leave one person alone. Jesus.
Trust no one.
You see right through her. You could tell, she's twiddling her thumbs. Her eyes are looking around everywhere but at you. And you can see that she's beginning to perspire just a tad, just as her nerves are starting to get to her.
Okay. Listen, man. I assure you, you are not in trouble. Anything you say will be of great help to me. Just tell us the truth. If you want to go somewhere a little bit more private, that's fine.
Thank you, but I don't know if I'm really comfortable with that. And she kind of leans in close, and she whispers into your ear, Mouse, as I whisper you.
Into your furry ear.
Into your furry ear.
Just step in the mouse's pouch. You'll have all the privacy you want in there.
Take a step into my pouch.
Step right in. Settle down. I'm gonna need some news from you.
Let's see.
Oh, fantastic. While you're all talking, I'm gonna sit here and play my lute.
Okay.
Playing on my lute.
Okay. Very, very loudly. Then I'll just say,
Jesus.
Okay. Sorry to trouble you, ma'am. Thank you for your honesty. Shame we couldn't learn anything. Okay. Thank you again. Off you go.
And she hurries off, but she turns back and says, "You didn't hear it from me, okay?"
Well, yeah, that was what I was just role playing, but yeah. I didn't hear what.
she smiles and she runs off.
Yeah, I'm gonna very subtly huddle my teammates up and relay to them the information.
Okay.
What information?
What do you got?
There is criminal stuff going on.
Yeah. Like what?
Well, basically, there'd be some strange folks. I do it quiet, it's fine. But I do it louder, I become American. It's fine. There'd be some strange folks coming in at night and going back and forth to the dean's office. Apparently, they don't look like the nice type.
Criminal elements going back and forth to the dean's office at night, eh?
Yep. So I say, what we do, a good old-fashioned stakeout. First we get the steak. We enjoy a nice steak, and then we're gonna camp outside.
Oh, I'm just going to college. You all do what you want. I'm gonna go explore for a little bit.
I'll bring the steak and I'll bring the out.
Deal, partner.
Here's
Deal, partner.
Okay. No, I turn over the nut gobbler. Go get us some steak. Yes. Get
proud
something for yourself.
Amazonian
Yeah.
prostitute.
Get something. Get
Yes.
something for yourself.
Okay. And so, with this information in mind, you all approach the magic school of Rubica. And as you walk up, you can see these massive stone doors laid in with ornate carvings of historical moments of the clash itself, the battle between these gods, and 3 large humanoids fighting amongst one another, followed by carvings of buildings, just towers, just reaching up to the sky, arcanic runes drawn and laid into the door itself. It's a depiction of the history of the 50 years from the moment that the clash occurred to the time of now, is put onto the doors. And
Can I just check if any?
Mhm.
Sorry, can I just check if any of those runes match what the rune I seen attached
Who?
to Vix's face?
That's a good idea, Sabina.
Roll an Arcana
Yeah.
check. And go ahead and, Shabina, at the same time, go ahead and roll me an investigation check as you compare the box to the doors.
That's neat. That's neat.
So looking at the door and the box, like, you're having a hard time kind of depicting and like matching them. They're very, very detailed. So, and you have to stretch your neck up pretty high to take a look at the runes up on the door. And so after a while, you just can't really quite make heads or tails of it, and you're not really sure if it matches. As for Mouse, your Arcana check. Okay, you can climb Brand and try again. Go ahead and roll me another investigation. While you're doing that, Mouse, with your Arcana check, you're trying to see if any of the runes match Vix's rune that's on his eye. And you look around and you think that some of them might match, but they're all kind of layered over each other, so you can't really dissect it very well based off your own magical knowledge. But you have a suspicion that they're related somehow.
Yeah, I got a suspicion that he's getting his augmentations and he's getting help from someone in the school.
Something doesn't add up.
Yeah. Don't left a bad taste in my mouth.
I have a hunch.
Yep.
I got the hunches.
Shabina, are you rolling your investigation?
Oh, come on. Oh.
Brand McNeil is typing.
It rolled, and it was an 8.
It was an 18?
But I got disconnected, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
I got you.
It all works.
So,
8.
oh wait, did you say 8 or 18?
7 shit.
18, 1-8.
You got it.
Okay.
Alright. So, with your... That's nice. Alright, sweet. With your investigation of 18, you note that one of the runes on your box match with the rune up on the gate. And you know that that particular rune relates to sealing. That is what the rune means.
What will we do with that information?
So
That's so much information.
Yeah. In other words, it's a rune that's often used in abilities to contain something, to restrict something. For example, this rune could be used as a means of expressing, for example, the spell Hold Person. That is what the rune means.
Can I study the wall and learn a spell?
You don't know. Do you want to try?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me 3 Arcana checks
Okay.
as you
1.
try to study the wall.
Okay.
Okay.
Lovely. Okay. And 3. Jesus Christ!
Okay. As you observe the wall, you're trying to learn something from it. Some of it you've been familiar with in the past from your studies at the Bard College. Others are quite foreign to you. As you look at the wall, you don't feel like you've learned any more than you did a couple of minutes ago when you started staring at it.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry, one of those is a nat 1.
I know, right? It's so bad. I'm like, fuck. I'm gonna get someone to tutor me.
So
I'm gonna find a friend.
So I just want to note that it's 45 past. We can end here unless you guys want to continue. It's completely up to you. I know that this is much later than you all are used to. It's completely your call, though. I can keep going.
I'm good for the day myself. I think we should reestablish and then soak in this college for next session.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
sounds like a good plan.
Sounds like a plan.
Gonna let Nut Gobbler just get those steaks. That's medium rare. And I think
She's going to walk away with your gold.
to find one of the teachers, if I may, and maybe reveal my mark of the hero to kind of like learn a bit more about it, acquire a bit. So that's what I'll be doing off session.
Okay. Sounds good. Remind me of that again at the beginning of next session, next week.
I'm going to forget that.
Oh, well then you better take a note of it.
What is it? I'll write it down. What is it?
So, in the meantime, what he's trying to do is he's trying to learn more about the Mark of the Hero while they're here at the magic school.
Okay, got it. Slut getting steak and showing teachers the Mark of the Hero. I got it.
She's a respectable lady.
She is not.
God damn it, Nut Gobbler.
She is not. Not with that kind of name. She's not.
The parents. Hey, don't blame what name the parents give her.
I will absolutely blame the parent. She's old enough to change it.
It's not double-barreled gobbler. Okay, just.
It's her problem now, not a me problem.
Well, okay.
Treat
So-
women with respect.
As you all
When they
enter
earn it. That's terrible.
Well, as you all approach and enter through this enormous threshold into the magic school of Rubica, you all have a lead that you are now following, and now in search of answers and a possible stakeout for a potential suspect involved here within these walls. Will you find your culprit? Will this lead you closer to your source? Will the Bless epidemic ever end? Find out next time on our next session of Misery and Bliss. Thank you all for joining me on session 4, guys. Good session.
Yay!
Yay.
Thank you. Yay!
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 So far, actually.
Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed.
Oh, yeah, this is so good.
Yeah, how'd you guys all feel about that one? That one had like a lot of suspense, I felt.
Oh, yeah.
That was funny that we never triggered combat. Like,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
were close to combat, like everywhere, but we just kept doing shit. You know?
I know.
Yeah.
You're going around it.
If you're gonna get close to combat, just set the entire enclosure on
Yeah,
fire,
arson.
and then get out of there. So,
Yeah. Yeah, you guys like worked your way around it pretty well. And I love how Dree's answer to everything was set it on fire. It was amazing.
It absolutely is. I'm just being it
and
absolutely
to be
is.
fair, I think one of the main things that saved us from combat this session as well was the fact that my mic was muted for probably over an hour.
Oh,
That might be true.
Well,
That's great.
that was awesome. Oh,
times.
good.
well
I was
thanks
like- I was
again,
like-
Percy.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's your Thursday.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you
See.
guys. Have an awesome
All right,
night.
guys.
You too. And happy Easter,
No.
everyone.
Happy
If you all
Easter,
celebrate Easter still.
everybody.
Merry
Yeah.
Easter.
Merry Easter,
Merry
Miss.
Merry
Whoop.
Easter.
Merry Jesus.